Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Arkham Horror, the card game, release day stream. We're celebrating the release of the new core set for Arkham Horror, and joining me today, I have some special guests, as well as some old faces that are joining us once again. I, as always, am your host, Olivia Shepard, the community manager for Arkham Horror. And then next to me is...
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm a friend of the studio.
Hi, I'm Wesley Morey. I'm the brand ambassador, and I was told that we were all going to dress up today, so I do feel a little taken right now, but that's okay. I will put my energy into the game instead of... I'm kidding, I did this of my own full volition. But,
either way, you win.
Yeah, you do win. You
it.
get an extra auto fail just for you.
Perfect.
And then I'm Sean. Hello. I am a community member of the Arkham community, and me and a few friends do a podcast and other community organizing called Mythos Busters. And I am just so thrilled to be here.
I'm thrilled to have you all here. When I was trying to pick out the perfect cast for this live stream, it took me a little bit. I went through a few different rounds of revisions. Ultimately, I'm really satisfied with my decisions. I always make the best decisions, so it's really, really easy to trust myself. That said, we are here to celebrate the release of the new core set, which should be available worldwide at game stores near you. So if you hadn't had a chance already to check it out, I encourage you to go find it, give it a playthrough, and enjoy some of the new quality of life upgrades that the game received. Speaking of one quality of life upgrade that I've seen the community kind of discuss a little bit is our new little divider cards. Can't really see it that closely, but they're divider cards that come in the core set. And people have pointed out that they, when they're fully standing up, do not fit in the core set box. We are aware of that. That's why they have a little perforation there. They're intended to be fully folded down, and then when you're ready to use them, they just pop up on their own because they're a pretty stiff cardboard. So don't be scared to bend the card. It is meant to be bent. There are quite a few of them. We really wanted to figure out what was the best way to make sure that the product didn't shift around too much while also having them be divided. And obviously, if they were the same size as a normal card, they wouldn't really be good dividers. So just in case you did not know that, now you do.
Giving each stack a little hug.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I just had these in the box a few minutes ago, and I did kind of like how they covered up the cards behind them. It made them almost feel like a little deck box.
Nice.
Which was really pleasant.
It was a lot easier being able to just pick that out because you had that little piece there as well.
Yeah, so when we were setting up, it was really convenient. So, other quick announcements. None of these are new news, but in case you have not been following along, like I said, core sets released today. Also, on April 3rd, the new GameGenic products will be releasing at many game stores worldwide. I can't promise that every game store will receive them on April 3rd, but feel free to call yours and kind of get an expectation of when they should get there. They'll be able to give you some better updates. The Evergreen Investigators release on April 17th. And those are the investigators for all the new classes, two of which we're playing actually today on the stream. We have Carolyn Fern and Marie Lambeau at the table, along with Trish Scarborough and Dexter Drake from the new core set. And then in quite a while away, but not that long away, it's actually sneaking up on me a little quick, in Q3 of this year, which is fall of this year, will be Children of Blood will be joining us as the first campaign expansion for the new core set. And yeah, those are our products. Also, if you didn't know, Miskatonic Masquerade, it's my baby. I've been working on it very hard. Tickets are still on sale. That is April 4th at the Wabasha Street Caves in St. Paul, Minnesota. Did I get No, I did not. There's one more thing I want to talk about, which is the new Grimoire. So there's a rules reference living document that has the rules reference as well as future FAQs and whatnot will all go into the same document. It is called the Grimoire. It is out now. You can find it on our website. On the Arkham Horror product page, if you scroll down, you'll see a section that says Grimoire. It's a file, PDF. You can download it and have it for your day one gameplay. There are lots of good rules clarifications in there already. The rulebook, it's quite comprehensive, but if we covered everything that we wanted to cover, it might be a novel at that point. So we go into just a little more detail on some keywords, how they interact with one another in the rules reference.
It'd be true grimoire sized.
It will. I'm honestly, as someone who prints them out, a little nervous going into this, a little nervous about what the size of this is going to be. let's say like in 2 to 3 years.
Sure.
I'm just ready for you to print it on like the tea paper in just a full like leather bound book.
Do you think that's not what that's what I currently do.
You know what I should have
currently do.
expected.
And it's a living document, right? So it'll continue to be updated?
Yeah, it'll be updated.
Great.
It won't be updated like day to day, but in the future when we update it, it's what will be updated. And the goal is to update it more frequently than our previous FAQs, which as you guys know, were I think like once or twice a year we got an FAQ. Now we'll be getting them a little more frequently, just kind of as there's enough content to justify an update. Okay. I see a question about the current environment and what it is. So the new core set has introduced the current environment. Products moving forward will be kind of designed around this. We're still in that weird place where the current environment, if I'm being honest, doesn't quite exist. It's the old products just weren't quite designed for it, really more on like a cadence, like a release cadence side of things, less mechanically and more just, there's not quite as many expansions out simultaneously as we'd like. But at the moment, if you really wanted to have a limited card pool, I would limit myself to probably Hemlock and Drowned City. If I had Scarlet Keys, I might be comfortable going into Scarlet Keys, especially if I'm like a more of a veteran player. The new core set has a lot of great tools in it, but the tools are really catered towards like new collectors, people who this is their first product. And as a result, for some of you, the new core set's going to have some cards that you're already quite familiar with. So I would probably grab Scarlet Keys too, just in my case. Okay, any other questions I want to answer before we kind of dive into the game? Will the first campaign of this new core set be playable compatible with the old first core set? No. Moving forward, all campaigns will require the new core set to function. There are new scenario cards that all the core sets are kind of built off of. That said, going backwards is possible. Online right now, you will see the encounter cards from the first core set as print and play. So if you'd like to, you can go ahead and download those and print them. Either like I often do, I get like cardstock, I print it, and then I just put it in a sleeve. Though some people I know will get like a normal sleeve and a normal card, slide it in there and just use like printer paper right in front. You can do that. And also our designers have gone out of their way to try to make a conversion list. I use air quotes there because there's not really a one-to-one conversion for a lot of the old Mythos cards to the new Mythos cards. But we are aware that some people might pick up the new core set and then maybe Drowned City, and we wanted to make sure that if you're in that boat, especially as a new player, that you have the chance to still play the game and not have to go buy an old product in order to make that product still work. Okay. I think we are good to dive into the game some.
I'm so excited.
I'm so ready.
Right? Okay, so we are playing in the Brethren of Ash campaign book. So this is the campaign that comes with the new core set. We are only going to be going through the first scenario today.
I'm going to blow past it. Can we look at the art on that
it's
campaign
the cover?
guide, by the
Yes,
way?
we
Look at
can.
that. That's pretty.
Let's drop over to this camera.
Oh, yeah.
And Wes, if you could take that and kind of hold it close.
I mean, not that the older templating wasn't also pretty, but that.
It's gorgeous.
It's a
that's a
really-
level up.
It's
Yeah.
a really nice book. And can I just say,
Brethren of Ash.
you know what the worst part is? It's not as nice as the next books.
Whoa.
The next campaign books, I've seen them. They are really a cut above. This is a great book. I love the art for it. I think it's perfect for like laying out on the table, especially as you need to reference it. But the future campaign books, which are a little more narratively driven because by then you know the mechanics, they have a little more freedom to how they're designed. And they're really nice. They're a little smaller, a little shorter, but nice.
Now I want to go and collect and frame these, right? And just like have this on my wall of like sequential.
Yeah, between that and the fact that all of the new campaigns are like done like in book spine format,
Right.
is great for those of us who want to display the game. I'm
have
excited.
fun.
Right, I have a bookshelf in my game room that I have now set aside exclusively for these products. Before it was for miniatures, now it's for Arkham deck boxes, which I think is an improvement. Overall, what is an ancient one that has not appeared in the game that, in his personal opinion, I wish to appear in Chapter 2? Ooh, that is a tough one,
I have to think on that one.
right? Does anyone here have an opinion? What's an ancient one that you would love to see in Arkham? Let's ask our guests because they don't know. I think we should not answer.
I would love to see a current adaptation of like Sithagwa.
Okay.
The physical description of that creature is fascinating, and if you go look at art of Sithagwa on the internet, you'll see a lot of different interpretations. So it'd be really cool to see that big bat-eared, giant-tongued guy show up in this game.
Yeah, and get a great piece of art like that.
I
Any
d-
thoughts?
I do. I have so many thoughts, all the time, forever. I'm going to not pronounce this right.
Great.
But like
Safe space here.
Quachil Ultwas, I think they're known as the Treader of the Dust.
Okay.
Big fan of just the kind of encroaching doom, and that would be, and it's been explored in other, Arkham universe games, but I would love a mechanic surrounding Ultwas. I'm just going to say the last bit because I think I'm better at that part.
That makes sense. My favorite old one, great outer god, whatever the category that you want to use in this particular moment, has already been put into the game. They are someone who should not be named for a variety of reasons. In this
might
case,
have to be more specific.
yes. In this, I don't want anyone here to lose their mind.
Got it.
And
Okay.
so I am going to do us the service of not naming them. But I will say they live in a glorious city known as Yatil. Yatil? Yatil?
Oh, it
How would
wasn't-
you pronounce it?
That wasn't who I thought it was.
Who did you
also
think?
not for
Oh.
me either.
What?
Carcosa?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking about H-bomb, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah.
The city of Yatil.
Is that the city? Okay.
I don't.
Have you not read the play?
No, we
Yeah.
specifically know.
Oh my gosh, guys. If you have not had a chance to go see this play, right now, hop in your nearest dimensional rift. Go find The King in Yellow. It is truly a life-changing experience,
sure,
both
I'm
for
sure.
you and everyone around you.
Suddenly my interest is at a high.
Yeah, it should be. Okay. So we will dive into the game on that note. So we have our act and agenda right there. I'm going to read off the starting flavor text, and then we will dive into what the act and agenda say, and then we'll just start playing. Sound good?
I'm in.
Awesome. Okay. So, scenario 1, spreading flames. Strange things are afoot in the city of Arkham. A recent spat of fires and grisly accidents have the entire city on edge, while the Arkham Advertiser has offered a few flimsy explanations. You and your associates are not so sure. Robed figures have been sighted near the odd happenings, and your mutual friend is convinced they are to blame. You agree to meet at your friend's dormitory at Miskatonic University to try and get to the bottom of things. However, when you arrive, your friend's room is empty, and the dormitories are strangely quiet.
RA is doing their job.
Exactly. It's
Keep
very
that void
quiet right
checked,
now.
yeah.
This is just Arkham college life.
Yes. It's very, strange robed figures, quiet dormitories, mysterious happenings. Sounds like a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Whippoorwills in the quad.
Yeah, totally normal activities. Okay, so we have our two act and agenda decks. If you would like to do the honors.
I would love to. Agenda 1A, past curfew. The campus is strangely quiet, and there is no sign of your friend. Hooded figures cross the quad as nervous students scurry under painfully bright street lamps. Action, parlay, test intellect 2. If you succeed, discard a bystander enemy at your location. We have 3 doom threshold there. I'm just going to go ahead and put that on that side. And then Act 1A, where there's smoke. You are searching the dormitories for any sign of your friend. Objective, at the end of the round, investigators may spend the requisite clues as a group to advance, and in this case, in a 4-player game, that's going to be 8 clues amongst us.
So many clues.
And that did actually remind me, I have one more announcement. I know some people are worried about spoilers, and so I did just want to say, while we'll be playing the game here until around 3:30, we'll be joined by the designers near the end of the day to talk about the new core set, get their thoughts and feelings now that it's out in the world, and kind of just celebrate the launch. So if you're trying to avoid spoilers, make sure you come back around 3:30 Central Time and join us for that. Okay, and
fantastic.
now, if you would like to leave the flavor text of our friend's room.
Okay, it says your friend's room and Miskatonic. Your friend's room is in utter disarray, but are these signs of a weary mind or of some kind of struggle?
I mean, it is
Por
exam
qué
week,
no los
Right. I
dos?
mean, like that was my room always in college.
right? I feel like if the room was like immaculately clean, that might
That would
be
be
more
more of a
suspicious.
concern, yeah. Mhm.
The 6 bowls of food just like
Yeah.
drying out on your desk.
Yeah, mine was covered in coffee cups. I was I mean, like most people, caffeine, my drug of choice for the longest time, especially in college. I loved caffeine. If you would like to flip over the dorm room, we are all currently there. So
Yes, and we should go over who we're all playing to.
yes,
Yeah,
we'll
we're all
cover
there.
that.
You want to do that before we do this?
Sure,
Maybe?
let's do that. We'll start over here with Marie.
All right, well, I have the great privilege to be playing version 2.0 of Marie Lambeau. So she's the entertainer. She's got 4 willpower, 4 intellect, 1 combat, 3 agility, and after damage is placed on Marie, draw 2 cards and discard 1 of them once per phase. Couldn't be more excited.
And I am playing the new Carolyn Fern, the psychologist. Carolyn Fern has after you heal 1 or remove horror from an investigator or ally asset, I can discover 1 clue at my location, but only once per round. And on the Elder Sign effect, I get +1, and I heal 1 horror from an investigator at my location. Both Sean and I are playing the pre-con evergreens. Everyone is playing pre-con decks today, so these are just as you get them in the box.
Yes, all my cards are purple. It's fantastic.
I am playing Trish Scarborough, sporting a brand new yellow ascot, and it goes great with her hair. She is the rogue in the corset. She gets to take an additional action each turn, which may only be used to evade. And she's got 2 will, 4 intelligence, I always say book, 2 combat, and 4 evasion. So I'm going to be doing a lot of clues and a lot of running away.
And I, of course, am playing Joe Diamond.
The classic Mystic Joe Diamond.
Always.
Mystic
The
Top Hat
classic
Joe.
Mystic Joe Diamond. I did shave for this. I decided to do this. I messaged Liv late one night, and I was like, what if I dressed up? And she responded with, sure, period. So I always commit to a bit. Of course, I am playing Dexter Drake, the magician. We have 5 willpower, 2 lore, 2 intellect. Thank you. 2 combat, and 3. Did we say this was agility?
Agility.
So background for me, I play a lot of Mansions of Madness, and I have played some Arkham Horror the card game. So I am now the proxy for folks that maybe are somewhat familiar with the game, but are really excited for this new core set to kind of dive deeper. So I will be asking a lot of questions, most which are for me, and then some that are me just pretending not knowing what's happening.
And we won't tell you which is which.
Exactly. It's a fun journey. Okay, so my abilities. Do we read our abilities?
Yeah.
We did. So I can, after you play an asset, either return and another non. Oh gosh. Okay.
You can do this.
I need readers, and I did not bring any. After you play an asset, either return another non-story asset you control to your hand, or play a different asset from your hand, paying its cost. And there's a limit of that once per round. And then what is that called?
Elder Sign?
My Elder Sign effect is +1. You may return a non-story asset at your location to its owner's hand. I'll show you some real magic. That's what it says.
He's definitely got the eyes in this one.
Yeah, it's a lot of eyebrow. It's a lot of eyebrow and weird smiles. I'm ready. Okay.
I had something I was going to say, and then your weird eyebrows
Distracted
completely
you.
threw me
Yes,
off.
the master of misdirection over there already.
Yes.
My husband can't raise his eyebrows, so sometimes as a bit, he'll like lift one up and stare at me.
That's delightful.
Love it.
No, I'm not going to try to raise my eyebrows on stream, but I'm not sure if I can.
Just-
We
that's
already
a bit-
established I can't wink. One other thing I did want to talk about really quickly was, what do you guys call the symbols at the top of your sheet? Because I have opinions.
These?
Yeah, what are they to
The
you?
stats?
Yes, the stats.
Like their individual names?
Yes.
Or collectively?
No, the individual names.
It's willpower, intellect, combat, agility.
Yeah, so for me, it's face, book, fist, and
Yes,
foot.
of course.
See, I'm brain, book, fist, and foot.
Okay.
Brain does not make sense though.
I know it doesn't, but I don't know how it got there.
I do hear head a lot out of
Yeah, I could see that because it's clearly like charisma, right? Like
Sure.
because it's like how you cast spells for the most part. It's also how you like resist things with your like mind effect, like personality related things. It's your face.
It's your face.
It's your face.
Does it say in the book what?
I believe it's willpower in the
Okay,
book.
great. As brand ambassador, I will say whatever's written in the rule book. So I'll look at that later.
You can use the willpower, intellect, combat, agility.
Great, perfect.
Those are in the book. The proper terminology.
Okay, I was supposed to read this. Okay, so we are entering our friend's room. Engage. Choose an enemy at a connecting location. That enemy moves to this location and engages you. This action does not provoke attacks of opportunity. The dorm is quickly filling with smoke.
Oh,
It's probably
And this
fine.
is a 2-shroud location with a total of, shockingly, 8 clues.
There we go.
So I believe you have the clues if you want to drop them
I can get 'em
onto
on.
that.
Just gonna, excuse me while I put 10,000 clues on this board.
I think we have the larger.
we got some threes
denominations.
here.
Yeah, we got
okay.
some threes.
So we'll do 2 threes and then a couple 2s.
Yeah, perfect.
lovely.
Okay, so who would like to start us off? Well, I'm the lead investigator. That doesn't mean I have to go first.
So just a quick team strategy moment.
Yeah.
Just based on the investigators we don't have anyone who's out of the gate going to be able to just punch stuff immediately. So I do
No.
think while we're all pretty okay at gathering clues without much hassle, we should all focus on a little bit of enemy mitigation right away, so that way we're not caught by surprise.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not going to be the best at
No, you're
fighting.
I'm looking at you last.
Yeah,
so.
like I do not think that Carolyn in these books that I currently have has like a hollow compartment that she might keep a weapon in. I'm pretty sure these books are made for reading.
And those
enough.
boots are made for walking.
So that being said, let me hop in first here since I was the talking one. I'm going to throw down Cosmic Flame for 3, and look at that, 3 uses, 3 resources. We love it when it works that way. Let's just go ahead and throw down Bloodstone. So I suppose we're reading cards as
Yes,
we use
I was
them or
gonna
as we
say,
play
go
them.
ahead
What's-
and tell me what those do.
All right, so Cosmic Flame is an asset, uses 3 charges. Fight with willpower. If you succeed, you may spend 1 charge to deal +1 damage for this attack. And if you reveal a skull token during this test, you have to either remove a charge from Cosmic Flame, or if you can't, take 1 damage and discard Cosmic Flame. And then Bloodstone is beautiful and wonderful in its simplicity here. It's a 2-cost accessory asset. It has 2 health, and it gives a static +1 willpower. And I love it for that. And my third action, I will go ahead and investigate. So I am
We can just pass it down.
4 intellect on 2 shroud. I am 2 up. What does this chaos bag look like? Are we on standard?
We're on.
I've heard
so
you like to sneak tokens into the bag.
both of those are true. I wanted us to play on expert.
Okay.
However, I was told that for our first stream of this, I should not.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
And I only put 2 extra autofails in.
Oh,
Okay,
so
just
it's
2.
not. That's not that bad. It's
All right,
not
well.
that bad.
Let's see how it goes. First pull of the game. It's a skull,
Which is a -1.
which is a -1. Oh, there it is. Okay,
Yep.
cool. Yep.
Yep, it's -X, where X is the current act number. We're in Act 1,
Beautiful.
so it's a -1. So that's
Ooh,
a success.
These are acrylic. Lovely. And I get a clue. And I rest for the day.
I can go.
Go for it.
I'm going to spend 1 resource to play an oldie but a goodie, magnifying glass. It's a fast action, and it gives me 1 extra intelligence when I'm investigating. So it's a hand slot, so it's just easy to carry around and get what we need to get.
And what do fast actions do?
Fast actions are actions, or free actions,
Mm-hmm.
are essentially actions that do not A, take 1 of your 3 actions for a turn,
Mm-hmm.
and then B, also do not provoke attacks of opportunity. That's something I learned much later into my playing of this game. I was like, oh, I can just do this? And I was like, yeah, it's that easy.
It's one of the benefits of a fast action.
Yeah, big one. Second action, I'm going to spend the rest of my money to play a fingerprint kit, which has 3 supplies on it. It's another hand slot. I can exhaust it and spend one of my supply to investigate using the fun new style of test, where we've got just the skill icon that you are using for that test. I can use I'm going to need to remember this, intelligence for this test. I get +1, and if I succeed, I discover an additional clue. So I'm actually going to do that right away. I'm going to exhaust it, spending the supply to investigate here. That, in conjunction with my magnifying glass, puts me at a 6 on a 2.
Ooh, very nice.
Good luck.
Thank you. Heart of the tokens.
Come on, autofail.
Minus 1. So I can
Darn.
take 2 clues. I'm just going to trade this in.
Yeah, let us get a foothold before you start shooting the chaos bag on, or?
No.
Okay.
Arkham is a game that is best played when you're failing. Thankfully, I often get to play the best version of the game.
So, I mean,
'Cause-
regardless of how you feel about it, you will, if you play Arkham, eventually play the game failing. So.
Yes, it's actually honestly one of the things I really love about the game is that there are fail-state victories. That like the stories continue even when you fail. Oftentimes it can be really, you can really want to go back and play it again. But I like to play like right through and take my failures as they are, and then I just get an extra playthrough another time.
Sometimes losing is part of the fun.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, I will work on getting some of these clues for us, because that's really all I do.
No,
So-
you also heal horror.
I do. I can help people.
We're going to be friends because my sanity is low.
About that.
I guess Trish just lives on your couch.
Yeah, okay. So I am going to spend 4 to play Dreamer's Chronicle. I don't know why I put those back. It immediately needs those 4. So Dreamer's Chronicle is a tome asset. Tomes are very common in most Seeker decks, and Seekers have lots of ways to interact with tomes. So they're a great asset type. This one takes 1 hand slot, and it says that when I spend 1 secret, I can investigate with my intellect. And the first card I commit to this investigation gains 1 wild symbol. And if I succeed, I can choose to take 1 horror and discover 1 additional clue at my location.
Great for someone who can heal horror.
Exactly. So I am then going to go ahead and investigate, and I'm going to actually commit deduction. Actually, I don't even need to exhaust this. It's even better. So that means that normally I am a 5 on 2, but now I am a 7 on 2, which is great. It'll be fine. What possibly
What's the worst that could
Don't
happen?
could go
do
wrong?
it.
What could possibly
Don't do the
happen?
thing. The thing's gonna happen. Okay. Ooh, that's another thing.
Yep.
An elder thing. -3. If you fail by 2 or more, draw the topmost copy of Fire in the encounter discard pile, if able.
Yep,
But I
but
feel like you're fine.
I am totally fine.
All right.
So that means I am getting 3 clues.
Oh, wow.
Because deduction, when I succeed, I get to discover an additional clue as well.
Slurp.
So, and
You're taking that horror?
guide real quick.
yeah.
I just actually want to see what the chaos bag is here, just so I can.
Oh, it's
So I can
not
steal
it's,
myself.
It's not that bad.
Do you take the horror to do that?
I do.
Okay.
Yep. So that means I did take 1 horror for our lovely behind-the-scene crew.
Okay, so we have 2 clues remaining.
I still have.
Oh, you have more actions.
Yeah,
What
that
are you
was
gonna do?
2 actions. I still have a whole action remaining. I'm probably just gonna investigate again.
Okay.
In fact, I might just. Yeah, might as. How many are left on this?
2.
2. I'll grab those. Wait, are you gonna grab a clue?
Well, I'm asking. I can prioritize investigation, or I can set myself up for later things. So, if you want to go ham, feel free.
I'm just gonna
I
go.
feel like
ahead.
our pace is pretty okay.
I think we got 2 smart cookies right here.
Yeah. I think I might hold off. I think on using that. I'll still investigate, but I'll hold off on my Dreamer's Chronicle because there might be a time where I need to get clues more quickly.
Valid.
I am now at 8 sanity. I was at 9. I took 1 horror.
Oh, and for anyone keeping track like I am, it's a very, very standard bag.
It is.
So
It is not a
I'm pretty
scary
sure
bag.
It's the same, almost the same as it is in the original core
Yes,
set.
I could read it off, but that seems like a bit much. Importantly, there are no cultist symbols in the bag, which is relevant because I believe at least one person here's deck has a special effect when a cultist token is drawn, and there just aren't any in this bag. So,
Lovely.
Okay, yes, I will do a standard investigation. So that will be 5 on 2. So I'm up 3. -2, still
Nice.
a success. So I'll take 1 more clue.
Here you go.
And so that, now you are up, Wes.
Great. So, okay. It's my first time playing Dexter Drake, so I could, with my ability, I could play a card and then play a second card by spending its cost
Yeah, for essentially free.
for free because
with the cost.
it doesn't do an action. Okay, great. So I'm gonna do that. I will also spend 3 resources to have my own Cosmic Flame. So
Yeah.
just
Everyone's just
double
holding
Cosmic
fireballs.
Flame
Flame
there for a
buddies.
while. This uses 3 charges. I'm gonna put that on
All
there.
right, well, we are ready for enemies now.
Yes, we're prepared. And then I will use Dexter's ability to, after you play an asset, either return another non-story asset you can control from your hand or play a different asset from your hand paying its cost. So then I will also pay 2 more to play Spiritual Intuition. Spiritual Intuition is I can either spend 1 resource and I get +1 willpower for this skill test, +2 willpower instead if this test is on a spell or ritual card, or my secondary action would be spend 1 resource, you get +1 combat for this skill test, +2 for combat instead if this test is on a spell or ritual card.
Lovely.
So I feel like I am pretty prepared. And then remind me, I've only played a little bit, so remind me exactly how investigation works. Your what stat you use?
You'll be using your intellect, so the symbol
great.
next to book.
Yes, and I'm smart.
Yes?
Dexter is good.
I believe you have
So
a, what do you have, a 4
I have
there?
a 5.
5 there.
So I can do a standard
Mhm.
investigation, and then I'm going to draw from the chaos bag. And
Yep.
what is my threshold?
You'd be using the 2, actually.
Oh, this one. I'm
Yeah.
not. Never
You're
mind.
not smart.
You're
I'm
you're
not
really
smart.
charismatic.
Yeah, I was like,
Can you
I
tell?
know.
A performer.
It's working.
Okay, so that's maybe not a great idea because I don't have a super high stat unless I commit some things, which I could do. Okay, and then we're set up to move forward.
If we can get that last clue.
So I should really try to get that last clue. So I am going to not do that.
Burned through these clues.
Yeah.
The last time I played
Yeah.
this, it took a bit.
Just
Oh,
a little bit
really?
longer.
Sorry, wait. What is the threshold I'm trying to beat?
2.
Two.
Oh,
So
Meet
right,
or beat.
yeah.
Beat
So
or
right
beat
now
2.
you're even to it, which is not
not
good.
great.
I think that would mean that you have roughly a 25% chance of succeeding.
Okay, so I
I think it's
can-
closer like 23, but who's
I
counting?
have 2 different skills. Like
We should be.
Yeah, probably.
But-
I would
this one is
recommend- I would recommend that one.
Okay, let's go. Here we go. I'm gonna commit Soul Link, which has 3 wild.
Symbols. So you're at a
Symbols.
5.
But as an additional cost to commit Soul Link, I do take 1 horror.
Oh no.
So I'm going to take 1 horror,
Pass that
reducing me from 8 down to 7. Whoop. And then I'm going to do my investigation. So I am currently at a 5.
Yep. 5 against a 2.
If one of the things you added come up right now, Liv, I'm gonna.
Look, I didn't add that many.
I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
We've got our first auto fail.
Auto
Oh,
fail.
amazing. You can't write it, folks.
I mean, you can.
You can, you
it's
can.
called putting extra ones in the bag.
That's
you can.
fair.
It's
You
fine.
can
Now
totally.
we know what's a beautiful autofail acrylic token.
I
So
look
brilliant.
like.
truly love the token. I love the color,
Goodness.
which is one of the reasons I put something in the bag.
Okay, sure.
So that's you don't get to draw again.
I know. I'm just shuffling it. Okay.
Well, you know you summoned it by trying too hard.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay. Well, what a fun time. I'm. Oh no! I still have another
You
action.
still have
Yeah.
one action left.
This goes in my discard.
You can also,
correct?
as a
Yes.
reminder, use your actions to draw a card or take a resource.
Yes.
So if you're not sure of what you want to do next, you can always do that.
because I could do that.
Although it bears
But
saying,
no,
drawing
no.
last action always comes with a little bit of inherent risk because you may draw a weakness and have nothing to do about
Oh,
it
That's
until.
the best
True.
part, though.
I mean, it does happen to us, yes.
It's a pro gamer
Pro gamers.
It's helpful for me to have a lot of resources specifically as Dexter Drake.
It is.
Clocked it.
So,
So
I am going to
take a resource. That makes a lot of sense. I just had that realization that technically I am a pro gamer.
move. You're a pro gamer.
I'm a gamer for my profession.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Fascinating. I've accomplished the goal, the dream.
We did
The
it.
dream of every 13-year-old ever.
Yes. Okay. So that is everyone has spent their actions. Technically, we should have flipped over our things as we went, but with us all being in the same room.
I just want to see what the bats
Oh yeah,
look
they're like kind of a
they're
negative
beautiful.
version of
I
it.
love these.
Yes, I kind of prefer the backs of them. I like the
Why?
sharp
Because they're more
contrast.
black?
Yes.
Dark.
I hadn't thought about it until you, and I'm like, well, yeah, you're not
probably.
surprising no one.
Surprising no one. We're all kind of specifically themed here.
Oh yeah, we are. We're all pretty dark
Coordinated.
clothed. That's good. Okay, so now we go into the upkeep. We go into the enemy phase, but there aren't any enemies. So then we go into the upkeep phase.
I mean, there could be enemies depending on how we feel about our friend.
So I am everyone's enemy here. This
Cooperative.
time,
It's a cooperative game.
it is a cooperative game unless you like to attack creatures, whether engaged with your allies, in which case then it's a little less cooperative. Okay.
That's another marquee moment for everyone playing Arkham is auto-failing on an enemy engaged with someone else and hitting them for 3 damage. Like, it happens.
I think the last time we played on stream, I shot someone for like
I wouldn't say that out loud on camera.
I shot someone, and then I got on the stream. Let's see. On the live stream, I believe I shot who? What? I want to say it was John Leo, but it could not have been that. I don't know who it was, but someone else I was playing, sitting in that chair, was engaged with someone, and like, it's fine, you don't need to spend the action. I'm like, are you sure? Because this is like 5 damage. And like, it'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Auto failed, dealt 5 damage to them. We still won the scenario, but they came real close to dying. So be careful.
That's Arkham, baby.
I mean,
That is-
the amount of community discourse on whether the engage action is ultimately worth it or not is robust.
It's not.
The people
I need my actions.
Yeah, I mean, there is that argument.
The people I play with are always like, can I do this?
Yeah.
And I don't actually extend the same courtesy. I'm like, I'm going to go hit this. Good luck to you.
Have fun. Okay, so everyone has drawn a card.
Yep.
Everyone gained 1 resource, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. So now we go into the mythos phase. Sorry. That's supposed to be all of us at the same
Oh,
time.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry. Now we go into the mythos phase. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so I am the lead investigator, so I will distribute. Well, actually, technically, I should do mine first because I could have Surge.
What do you mean?
A clue,
Yeah, a
please.
Doom counter.
Because before we do this, we get
Yes.
a single Doom on the agenda. 1 of 3.
It's fine. We've got plenty of time.
There's so much time.
Okay, let's see here. I got a Hellhound.
That was quick.
I got a little buddy. Good thing I'm very good at fighting.
The best one.
Exactly.
Pull Forbidden Secrets. Treachery, Revelation. If you have no clues, Forbidden Secrets gains Surge. Otherwise, test Intellect 3 for each clue for each point you fail by. You must either place one of your clues on your location or take 1 horror. Honestly, this is probably the best time for me to get this because we are about to stay a whole nother turn in this room. So if I have to drop a clue, that's totally fine.
Not that
And
big
again,
of a deal.
smart cookies.
Yeah. So I'm going to take this naked.
yeah, you're
4 to 3.
Yeah, I'm
1
smart.
up.
Yeah.
How do we? Hey, that's a -1. I pass.
Just not as smart as obviously.
But you're also good at getting away from enemies, which I am not. Okay, next up.
Thank you.
Oh, this might be my least favorite art that exists in the game. Not because it is gorgeous, but it makes my stomach turn.
Is it which one is it?
It's mutated. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
treachery, mutation, revelation test, willpower 2. This test gets a +2 difficulty if there's an enemy at your location. There's not.
No, there is.
If you fail, you must either take 2 damage or each investigator at your location takes 1 horror. We won't be able to see this, but
Oh yeah, I saw that in the trailer.
yeah,
and I
it's-
almost
yeah,
it's
started
in
from
the
my
trailer.
seat.
It is someone picking eyeballs that are coming out of their arm.
Look, sometimes when you are on the road doing investigation, you've got to pack a lunch.
Whoa.
We all support it. We all know it. You know, it's really good for both you and the environment to bring your food yourself.
The eyeballs
Yeah.
Eyeballs.
live.
I'm Wesley. I'm so sorry to say this, but there is an enemy at your location.
Oh.
There's a hellhound.
Oh, the Hellhound!
The
I forgot
Hellhound
about
is
the
here.
Hellhound. Okay, so it's a +2 difficulty. So now I have to
great.
test 4
Ooh,
willpower.
is it-
But
You
I.
do have that card in your hand.
Oh
is
yeah, I
this-
could do
is this
that.
A,
'cause
what,
you-
is this a peril?
So
It's a treachery.
it's not a peril.
Okay, so we could commit
We
as
could commit.
well. What's the symbol?
It's a will test.
Will.
I'm happy to commit myself. So I have a guts card.
Okay, perfect.
So I will commit 2 more. Willpower to that. So now I'm 7 against 4.
Doesn't have surge, correct?
No surge on this one.
Okay, then I can go and give you yours.
It is
An elder thing.
an elder thing.
Which is a -3, and if you fail by 2 or more, potentially bad things happen.
You were
so I'm
on-
equal, 7 to 4,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I'm good.
Beats it, beats it.
Perfect.
Huzzah! And that means that because I committed my guts skill, if the test is successful, the performing.
You got this.
Wowza. Okay, if the test is successful, the performing investigator draws 1 card.
Got it.
Boom.
Huzzah!
Fantastic. I did realize. Go ahead. No, you're good.
No, yeah. I got a guy, aka bystander. He is a 1/1/1. However, he has, I think this is a new keyword to the new core set, doomed, which means when he is defeated, he adds a doom to the agenda.
Yes, I think that while previous cards had that effect,
Right.
there wasn't a keyword
Right,
for it.
and this is the new keyword, yeah. And then there is text on here that says, when this enemy is defeated, place 1 doom on the current agenda. This effect can cause the agenda to advance. So we definitely don't want him, defeated.
Defeated.
So maybe there's another way. I think it's
Maybe
on
there is.
There is, in fact.
What is it?
There is a parlay
It is an,
ability.
Oh, yes.
it is an intellect test.
Okay.
A completely reasonable one, too.
One thing I did realize is I drew a hellhound, and I didn't read off what a hellhound is.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, sure.
So a hellhound is an enemy, and they are a 2, 3, 4. So that means they have 2 fight, 3 hit points, and 4 evasion, the number you have to beat to evade. They have a hunter, and they have forced when a hellhound, or after a hellhound attacks you during the enemy phase, choose and discard 1 asset you control. Very important there, it's during the enemy phase. So if I were to provoke an attack of opportunity from this, I would not trigger that effect, though I would still take the damage. And they deal 1 physical damage and 1 mental damage, so 1 horror and 1 physical. And they have no flavor text, but I choose the flavor text, who's a good boy, who's a good boy, because at the end of the day, they are a dog. Even if they are a dog that wishes to hurt me, they're still a dog. They're just
You're scared of a
bigger.
puppy.
They're just bigger than they realize they are, like many dogs. And they're just like, oh hey, I want to be like with you. I want to like sit on your lap. But they're just happen to be the size of like, I don't know, a small van, small car. I don't know. They're quite big.
Just maybe like a little bit on fire.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just like they're warm. They're
Toasty puppy.
They're toasty.
The true definition of a hot dog.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Spicy pup.
Okay. And now we go back into the investigator phase.
So, we can't advance this even if we have the clues until the end of the round. So basically, we've got a couple small things to do, and then everyone can take some actions to set up. We got to manage that guy. We probably want to hit that guy with the parlay test. And then we got to get the last clue, and everything else is free time.
So could someone please convince this puppy to leave?
I will take it.
Go away. Fireball.
Go. If this puppy could, if maybe we could play fetch down the hallway away from us, that'd be great.
And Wesley, if you don't mind using one of your actions to do the last shot, I'll warm it up.
Yes. We're talking about cosmic flaming it from both sides. Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying? Exactly.
Flaming it from both sides.
Teamwork.
That's right.
Yep.
All right, so I will use my first action to take the much controversial action of engage. Because I'd much prefer not to set Carolyn on fire, I guess. Not at this time, anyway.
Yet we are throwing fireballs around our friend's dorm room.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
I mean, this can't be in line with campus regulations to have a hellhound in your dormitory.
I feel like, though, like the scenario is called spreading flames. It is assumed that the enemies are the ones spreading the fire, but with all the cosmic flames, I'm beginning to wonder if we're helping or maybe making this difficult.
We're the baddies.
Well, on that note, I will fight with my cosmic flame. So I am +1 for my bloodstone, so I'm going to be 5 on 2. I think 3 up feels pretty okay. If you want to toss me that old bag. Thank you. 3 up. Oh, man, you have to reach so far into this. It's like an abyss. That's a -1. Since we have so many actions to spare, I'm going to choose not to use my charges for the extra damage and just save them for later. So that's going to be 1 damage to the Hellhound. Second action, I'll do the same. Or sorry, third action. My first action was engage. And 3 up. That's a 0. That's 2 damage total, and I rest.
Great. Can we do a
I'm going to do
damage?
a quick recap.
Yes, yes.
So going through everyone right now, you have no damage and no horror.
Correct, I am clean thus far.
1 clue.
1 clue.
I have 1 horror and 4 clues.
And I have no damage or horror, but 2 clues.
And I have 1 horror and no clues.
And there is
Not for lack of trying, though.
I
Yes.
tried so hard.
and we have 1 doom counter on this. So we still have some time, but not a lot.
I think we're doing great.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay.
This is a teaching scenario, right? Like, we got this.
We all know how to play.
I'd pretend, anyway.
I played this game once or twice. Okay, so you've now finished
I'm
your
done.
actions. I don't
You gonna
have.
flip purple for me?
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Flipped.
Here you go, Liv.
That's-
Black side up.
Thank you.
I call this play hygiene, where make sure all the bits and bobs are in the right state.
I appreciate it. It's just a little far.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like if I were to reach, I'd have to like either climb the table or walk around.
I'll lock in now. I'm ready and prepared to take care of our flipping. Okay, so should I go next then and try to finish off the Hellhound, or do we want to wait?
You're welcome to.
So I also should engage.
No,
Probably.
you.
Oh, you're good?
I'm fine.
Okay.
If I take damage, I draw cards,
Oh, yeah. Okay,
which
great.
I like doing. So
So I will use one of my Wait, if you succeed, spend.
yeah. So the charge is
Yeah.
optional. You don't have to spend it ahead of
Oh, I
time on
see, I
that
see,
one,
I
which
see.
is really nice.
If you succeed, great. So I am using the fight ability, and it is an intelligence.
It's your willpower, actually.
Yes, willpower.
It's your best one.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
saying that's intelligence.
Yes.
And that's willpower.
Right.
Okay. I understand now. The brain is willpower.
You can see why people resort to head, book, foot, fist.
I would never. Willpower and intelligence. I got it. Locked in. I'm locked in. Okay, so I'm using my willpower, which is at 5.
What's the difficulty?
It is
It is a
That would-
2.
It's a 2.
Oh, 2. Okay.
So 5 on 2.
5 on 2 seems
5 on
fine.
2.
Yeah.
How much health does it have left?
Just
One.
1.
Oh, great. 5 on 2. Okay. Whoop. 0.
Lovely.
Huzzah.
Yep.
It's deed.
And you do not need to use any charges because you
I
don't
will
need the
not.
extra damage.
But if you, if I succeeded, I could have spent an extra charge to deal an extra damage. Yeah, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so
Free time
bye-bye. Now I'm going to use this event card to emergency cash, and it's a supply card, so I will gain 3 resources.
Resources
You can never be too prepared. It says 3, please. Thank you. That was my second action, and then well, I could do that cool thing.
Yeah,
but- And now I'm statted up. Okay, I drew my Dexter Drake deck only card,
Ooh.
which is for my next trick, which I love. The art on this card is amazing. It's Dexter with a magic wand hitting a top hat with purple flames coming out of it, and his eyes are also glowing purple. So if we could just VFX that in now. No,
It's just VFX.
Sorry, it's
We'll add it
down.
in post.
So yeah, we'll add it. We'll add it later. Okay, great. So I get to search my deck for a spell or item asset and play it, reducing its cost by 2, and then shuffle my deck. This action does not provoke attacks of opportunity. Now here's the fun part. I get to pick one. What are we doing? We're doing spell or item. Okay.
What a lovely card.
And
Oh,
I guess I have
so
to play
good.
it, so we can't let somebody
really
else
nice.
go right now.
Now this is, I would say, if you have another copy of whatever that is, that would be a good choice.
Oh, really?
If you have a second copy, yeah.
Let's see. Ryan and I have got to be at cons together, and I'm so thankful I'm sitting next to them right now because they're helping me so much. Oh,
Here
I'm
I'm-
told this is good for me to have.
Yes.
That's
But
not
he's-
a thing
he's
I
not
can
an
get.
item.
I can't get that.
Here, I'm just a simple man over
He's
here
not an
fantasizing
not an
about
item.
playing Drake with all three
Well, you
sets of
could-
signatures.
You could do this one.
Yeah,
this is
the
still a
other
good
one.
card.
That's right. I read the amazing download of if you're playing Dexter Drake, this is good advice. And honestly, as somebody who's not super, I haven't also played Mystic Class. I usually lean towards other things, so it actually was really helpful for me just to have oh wait, I know that this is a good card. So I'm going to take the Cloak of Resonance.
Ooh, I love that.
I will reshuffle in a moment.
Great card.
So the Cloak of Resonance is an item, clothing, and alchemy card. When horror is placed on the Cloak of Resonance, exhaust it. Deal 1 damage, and then deal 1 damage to an enemy at your location.
But
Oh gosh, there's a lovely quote. Oh, to be create. Oh no, is this in a different language? No.
It's just very small.
To
the
be
flavor text
created.
is-
No, there's some weird letters in here.
It's some
to be
weird letters in there.
created of 3 partes aether, 2 cinnabar, and at least 3 pounds Opha rocket. Gathered. This is a prank on me. I'm telling you.
Someone's been
From
into the alchemy
a
books.
Heavenful mountain. That is alchemical formula number 8, which is from 1660.
I really want to see this card.
Pass it over. Pass it
What?
over.
But you will still have to spend one
Yes,
resource
I will
for
spend.
that.
Where did? Oh, it's over there. I was like, where did my card go? Okay, so I'm spending 1 resource to put that into my play area.
Yes, that is those are words.
Hey, I love a flavor text.
Yes.
They exist.
Okay, great.
We've read them.
That is
We've read
my. Those are my.
That is what they're for.
Yes.
Is
Second
that only
action.
my second
You
action?
have one more thing.
Yes.
That's
you
what
have a
happens in this game.
whole
I'm like,
other
I have
thing.
more. I can do more
But
things.
wait, there's more.
Yeah.
But remember, you also played an asset.
Oh my gosh! So,
Dexter
I could
can
also do this.
right.
There's no reason to not just fill out my board because
Agreed.
that's Dexter's vibe. Okay, so with my action, my ability on Dexter Drake's card, I will also pay the 4 remaining resources I have to bring out Second Sight, which has 3 charges on it.
Dexter's just
kitted up over there,
I'm
yeah.
just hanging out, and then I can't wait to draw auto fails as I try to.
great.
Can I have one more
more.
singular resource, please?
Yes.
I just don't like to use the 3s on my charges.
No, that makes sense.
Lovely. So Second Sight, I have an investigate action on here. If you succeed, you may spend 1 charge to discover 1 additional clue to your location. And if you reveal a cultist, which there's none in
That
the
is
thing.
correct.
But just for people that are interested, if you reveal a cultist token during the test, remove 1 charge from Second Sight. If I cannot do this, I take 1 horror and discard this card. So I'm just hanging out. I don't have any more cards in my hand.
But you have one more
And I
action.
have 1 more action, so I'm going to draw a card.
Or
You could
can
also investigate now.
with your success.
Oh, wait.
Because it uses your willpower.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the other nice thing about that. Is it
Okay,
no longer
I'm gonna
investigates
help.
with
I'm doing
intellect.
it. I will use my Second Sight to investigate.
That said, I feel like if you leave the clue there, the clue will go away on my turn without me having to as part of my turn.
Oh, sure.
So it might be better for you to take a different action, either
Great.
drawing a card or getting another resource.
I'm going to draw a card.
Good call.
Okay. Good luck.
No weakness, no weakness, no weakness.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I did not get weakness.
I it happens to the best of us. Sometimes you just have to
Yeah.
draw a last action, and that's how
Yeah.
it goes. But
And the best way to learn sometimes is just
There we
by
go.
making a big old mistake.
Every time I go to draw a card, I'm like, oh, I guess I'll draw a card because that's only a good thing. And then
Right.
I draw a card, and I'm like, I always forgot I have weaknesses. I'm blissfully unaware of them until suddenly I'm like, well, about that.
Until you're blissfully aware of them.
Okay.
you have that moment where you
All right.
where you
I'm good.
pull it off, and
Oh,
you're
wait.
like, oh wait, no.
There you go.
Whoa!
It's a feisty token.
Yeah, now I'm good.
Okay. I will go ahead and go. And because I would like to play a second book. Because you never can have, I say you can never have too many books, but you can. More than 2 is too many books. So I will spend 2 to play my Carolyn Fern only deck. So the experimental psychology book, From Mind to Behavior. So this is another tome. It's a great tome. takes up 1 hand slot. So both my hands are currently out. I got 2 books. I am a woman looking at 2 books. Also, I am a woman looking at 2 books.
It's like you wrote it in.
Art imitating art.
Exactly. So this is I love this card. It has me test for 2 intellect, and if I succeed, I heal 1 horror from an investigator or ally at my location. And then as a reaction to that, after I heal horror from an investigator, I can exhaust it and give that investigator +2 skill value on their next skill test this round.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
nice of
it's
you.
quite nice.
that's really nice.
Yes. So I am going to start off. I'm actually going to go ahead and test. One of the important things to know is I'm an investigator. And so when it says you can heal an investigator, that includes yourself. It doesn't say another investigator, it's any investigator.
You are an investigator at your location.
I am going to test intellect. I have 5. This has a difficulty of 2. If you could please pass me that bag.
Self-therapy, the best therapy.
Yeah, sometimes it's just journaling. I pull out a journal and I'm like, dear diary, a dog attacked me today. I got a -1, which is still a success. So that means I heal my 1 horror. Then, I don't know if I don't really need a +2 to myself. So I'm not going to. But after I heal 1 horror or more from an investigator or ally asset, I discover 1 clue at my location. Woo! So I will take that last clue, bringing me up to 5 clues. And
Man, what a glow
taking
up.
the final clue from our location, but it does not advance. And that was 1. No, those 2 actions. Does anyone else have horror?
I have a guy here.
Oh, yeah, we need to
who,
parlay.
he's just hanging out.
Yeah, I need to talk to that guy.
He walked by the dorm room and was like,
Okay.
"Are they throwing fireballs?"
I forgot about that. I will have it. I will exhaust that then to give myself a +2. I was like, I don't have any other tests to make because I forgot about your guy. And it's parlay with intellect, correct?
Correct. Difficulty 2.
So I have a 7 on 2.
Nice.
So there's only one way I could possibly fail. There's only one way, everybody. Let's see what happens. Is this it? Is this my favorite token? No, it's not. It is a skull, and therefore I take a -1.
Okay.
I still easily succeed.
Bye, bystander.
And so I'm like, hey, this is not the library. This is our friend's bedroom. So maybe leave. And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I thought this was a library.
His flavored text does say, they're always in the exact wrong place at the exact wrong time.
Exactly. He was like, oh, there's a puppy in here. I'm like, no. No.
I heard there was a dog.
What taunting text to put on a doomed enemy? That's a troll. Because they will always be in the wrong place
No,
at
it's
the
a
wrong
bystander.
time.
Which is the best new investigator for a true solo player this set? So, personally, even going beyond like investigators, in my opinion, the best solo class is survivor, because they cover a lot of different things and they're less set back by a failure than everybody else is. And when you're playing by yourself, an inopportune failure is devastating. Because action economy is just so severe. But I don't know if I'd like Izzy for that, is the thing. I feel like I'd probably go with like Joe.
Yeah, having access to both Guardian and Seeker classes is really going to let you do most things you need to do to kind of get to the end of the game.
I would also say Trish. Trish is so good at evading.
Yeah.
That you can, like, unless the scenario requires you to defeat enemies, you can lock down people so quickly and then use the Seeker cards that Trish has access to still hoover up those clues. So I think it really depends on the scenario. But
Sometimes nonviolence is the answer.
yeah, I think Trish is a super versatile character. Anyone else have any other thoughts?
Well, I have no practiced experience with these new cards. This is my first, but Marie seems pretty good. Like, one of the big things about true solo is just being able to move the game along somewhat quickly, and having good intellect out of the gate is always a great part of that. But Mystics always take a minute to set up. But
I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
That's the downside of a Mystic as a true solo is
versatile.
True purple.
Yeah, well, you got to wind it up first. But yeah, no, I think if I were right now to take someone through this solo, Trish would be my first pull, because I think just being able to clue and speed and avoid enemies as you need to is really efficient.
Yeah.
Anytime you get an extra actions are huge. When you go from like 3 actions around to 4 actions around, that is a 25% increase.
Yeah.
Whereas like at a table of 4 players, it's nice, but it's way less noticeable than it is if you're only playing with 1 investigator.
And in particular, evade is a really good extra action to have, because normally when you're evading an enemy, you like really want to do something else right afterwards.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Is it me?
Yeah, it's you.
I think I'm going to just kick it off with playing my own emergency cash.
Nice.
To bring me some more money.
Do you already have enough?
I do, yeah. There was a 3 sitting right there. But as we're talking about action economy, truly, in the course, there's nothing really better than our good friend Olivier Bishop, who does give you an extra action during your turn to move to a connecting location. And that is a free action, so you can take
Wild.
that at interesting timing points to move around. He also gives you +1 to your evasion. So now I can run around people even faster.
What is your evasion at now? 5?
5. I'm now at a 5 evasion.
Okay.
And then you guys did everything that needed to be done this round, so I can kind of do maybe other things.
Yeah.
I'll gain a resource,
Sounds good.
and then I'm going to spend that resource. And as we were talking about
I'm
evasion,
noticing a pattern here.
yeah, I don't know. I just need money to buy my things. I'm going to use Sticky Fingers. Sticky Fingers limit 1 per investigator. As a reaction, after I successfully evade an enemy, which I want to do anyway, I can exhaust Sticky Fingers to gain a resource. So it's a good way for me to fill my money back up by doing the things I already want to do.
Fantastic.
That was such a great, from the conversation we were just having, I'm
Right?
going to set myself up to show this as a skill. That is so, good job.
Thank you.
Yes, it's almost like we planned that.
And we did it. That's the thing. That's amazing. These are the things that get me excited.
Trust me, as we were talking, I was like, and I could talk to this, and I could talk to this, and I could do this. And I was like, I'm just waiting for my turn.
Fantastic. All right, everyone has good. Can we flip over our
Yes.
last? Nope, that one. Yep.
There we go.
We then go to the enemy phase. There are no enemies.
Done.
Then we go to our upkeep, and those all flip back over, and everyone gains a resource, and everyone draws a card, and then everyone remembers to ready their cards if they have any exhausted cards.
Do not draw a card. Here we go. Oh! Wow.
What was that?
This art is just amazing and terrifying again.
And at the end of the round,
Yes.
we do have enough clues,
To advance.
So we advance. Act 1A.
spending all of our clues, I'm assuming?
Yes. Yes, we do.
Wesley, do you have any clues?
No.
Oh, okay.
I had 5.
Oh, there were. I was like, where they all go?
I'm just hanging out.
I had all of them.
Carolyn with her books.
This is my first time playing a Seeker. My play group has my wife in it, and she only plays Seeker. She's like, is there someone holding a book? Is there like a librarian or something? And I'm like, yes,
Yes and yes.
Yes, there is a librarian. She is the most librarian person I've ever met. She's not a librarian though.
I was like, your wife or Carolyn?
Both.
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 That's my experience too. Like honestly, pulling someone into this game who maybe isn't as much of a gamer, that is a really good first thing to do, because it's if you're just playing someone whose primary job is to get clues, it's very easy to understand. You just go, you do the thing, and then the experienced player can run circles around the clue gatherer, making sure they can do it.
Yeah, and it means that like one of the nice things about being a clue hoover is you always have something to do. Like in a lot of other things,
Yes.
it's like I'm really just kind of building up for future contingencies. Clue gatherers like, well, I'm gonna get the clues that are they're always on the board, and we always need them.
Just gonna go do my thing.
Doing the thing.
Act 1B. So Act 1A was when there's smoke, and Act 1B is there's fire. I just didn't want to read there's fire without revisiting the way
There's
smoke, because I'm
there's
sure it had
fire.
left everyone's mind. It had left mine. You find your friend's satchel scorched with a stylized emblem of an open palm. Wherever your friend is, you imagine they didn't go willingly. As you turn to leave, you are confronted by a masked figure wreathed in flame. As the room erupts into flames around you, they let out a chilling wail. Discard each enemy in play. Done. Put the set-aside dormitories and Miskatonic quad locations into play.
Those are right there.
Dormitories and Miskatonic Quad.
Beautiful.
And we've got
Connector tokens.
Connector
So
tokens.
exciting.
I'll scoot this a little bit this way.
So these are the new acrylic ones, but the base game also has punch connector tokens, so the cardboard punch
Yes,
tokens.
I think there's going to be more
Yeah.
on there.
Spawn the set-aside Servant of Flame enemy at the dormitories.
Uh-oh.
Servant of Flame. All
Oh,
right,
actually, I'm going to do this here because this is what this is. There we go.
we'll talk to Servant in a
And
moment
he's gonna
here.
hang out there.
Attach one set-aside copy of Fire to your friend's room.
Uh-oh.
That's for the fireballs we threw earlier.
Please.
Oh no.
And I can read fire while we've got it. Revelation, attach fire to the nearest location without fire attached. Forced, when the investigation phase ends, each non-elite card with health at this location takes 1 direct damage. As an action, someone can test evasion 3. If you succeed, discard fire. So this will hurt you, your assets, and enemies at your location.
Oh my goodness.
I actually really like that that's a core set encounter set this time around.
Yeah.
Because like for how big of a mechanic that is in like mansions, right?
Right.
Like it was cool to see it in Hemlock, so it's cool to see it show up
Yeah.
here. All right. Place each other set-aside copy of Fire in the encounter discard pile. So when we reshuffle, they will be in play doing their thing.
Oh no.
Fire! And that moves us to Act 2A, Escape the Dorms. A burning apparition stands between you and the exit. You must escape the dormitories. Objective: if each undefeated investigator is at Miskatonic Quad, advance. Hint: sometimes it's better to run than to fight.
Oh.
And the reason that might come up here
Yeah.
is, as Ryan is going to read off,
Because the Servant of Flame is a humanoid elite enemy. He has 4 fight. He has 5 per investigator's worth of health. So with us 4 of us, he's got 20. And then he has an evasion value of 4. He has hunter and prey keywords. And he's going to be targeting the lowest evasion value. And then he also has the keyword retaliate. So if you fight him and you miss, he gets to hit you back. And he does 2 damage and 2 horror when he hits you. So he's friendly.
Well, he's a familiar shape, isn't he?
He's the RA.
Oh my god.
this is when my first encounter with this, I think we referred to him as the dean. Dean of students.
Oh, sure.
The flaming dean of students has arrived. One other thing I really wanted to mention here, because you talked about how fire was in the core set, and that was really useful. One other thing that's in this core set that I want to call out is the place we're at. We're at Miskatonic University. There are a lot of cards in this core set, location cards related to Miskatonic University. And since they're in the core set, that means that this might not be the only campaign that takes place here in the future.
It's a lot easier to go back.
Yeah,
good school.
And as Miskatonic University is so prevalent in the mythos, it's great that this is an asset in the game that if the design team ever wants to reuse, they can.
I fear, however, that we will probably be asked never to come back to campus after this incident.
I feel like we'll have to play, future campaigns will probably have to text investigators that were involved in the beginning scenario cannot be played in this scenario because we have been blacklisted from the campus.
Big pictures of us in the hall.
A couple of us were throwing fireballs.
It's true.
Cosmic fire, though.
Cosmic fire, right.
Which is totally different. It
But
burns
mine's blue and that's red.
Yeah,
It
so
wasn't
different.
us.
It's
Yeah.
so different.
Everyone knows blue fire, safe.
Safe.
Notoriously safer. It's not hotter. That is a conspiracy theory. Blue fire is actually, it's comfy. It's cool. It's the best part of waking up.
I think that was just the advancement of the act at the end of
Yes.
the round. So
Now we go Mythos.
we go Mythos phase.
Yeah.
2 of 3 Doom.
So this is the witching hour.
Witching hour.
Known as that because for a lot of, especially for the mystics, there are a variety of mystic abilities that add doom to the agenda. And if the card that puts it there does not say this can advance the agenda, which many of them don't, the doom goes there, and when the agenda goes away, all that doom goes away too. So you can really, as characters who have let's say, powerful abilities that add doom and as a cost for it, you can play them for free, essentially during the witching hour, which is just the last round the agenda is going to flip anyway.
I'm really glad you said something because I just drew a card that will add some Doom onto the board.
Yeah, so you just have to make sure
And
it
I was
doesn't
like,
say.
well, I can't play it now
Yep.
because.
You just want to
well.
avoid ones that say they can advance the agenda.
And now the second sad part of the Mythos phase,
Yes.
the
Yes.
drawing of the bad cards.
Oh, you went first last time.
I
right?
did,
Yeah.
yes. So let's see here. Wild Compulsion, great art. Love the art so much. It's got like, I actually shared this during reveal season. I picked out some art pieces from the encounter cards to share because I really liked them. This was one of the ones I did because in the reflection in the sunglasses, that creature in the fire there is just beautiful.
Just beautiful.
Just beautiful. Okay, so this is a Madness and Bane Treachery. Revelation, I test 3 willpower, and for each point I fail by, I must either discard a card at a random from my hand or lose 1 resource. Well, that's not great. I might want to commit something here. Does anyone have any willpower cards they might be able to spare? If not a big deal. I just figured I'd check.
I have a second Bloodstone.
Okay, I'll take it.
That's a +1.
That puts me at a 4 against 3. I feel like I should probably... Hold on, what does this card do? Is it worth keeping?
Do it for the bit.
Yeah, I'll commit. I just love that. It's Psychoanalyst, which is
yeah.
just a great card to help allies like draw and things, but I want the extra. I want the little, I want to be 2 up, because 2 up gives me just a lot more survivability.
It's a comfier seat.
Based
Yeah.
on the Chaos Bag, 2 up is kind of, I think, where you'd want to sit.
It's much safer.
Yeah.
Not to that one,
No,
though.
it's not. So I fail, but I don't fail by 2 or more.
That was a -3.
So I failed by, and this is actually important because this is one of the ones that,
Oh, sure.
for each point of failure, does something worse. So
right.
not only would that have been bad from the spawning the Elder Thing. Elder Thing? I call them slugs, but
No, I
yeah,
call them tentacles.
But yeah, so
That's confusing.
tentacles is.
I don't know what to tell you.
So I failed by 1, which means I could either discard a card at random from my hand. I'm not going to do
Ooh,
that.
random's rough.
Yep, I can also choose to discard a resource.
Yeah.
I'm going to, it's a no-brainer.
The devil you know.
Yeah,
Right.
so here you are, and if it does not have Surge, I will pass it to next.
It's a mutated experiment.
Doesn't have Surge.
But it doesn't have Surge. Does yours have Surge?
All right, so mine is a 3/3/3 enemy. Creature mutated. Force when this enemy is defeated, each investigator at its location takes a horror, and it deals 1 damage and 1 horror itself. And boy, I don't want it.
You got fireballs.
Yeah, we're fine.
I mean, you're one of the fighting people.
Mine, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I drew another bystander.
Perfect.
Humanoid, civilian, and doomed. When this enemy is defeated, place 1 doom on the current agenda. This effect can cause the current agenda to advance. So this is an instance where
Yes.
the doom would advance it, so we
Yes.
don't...
We don't want that person to die.
Yes.
Um,
Okay, great.
Well, that also. No, never mind. It's not static.
So one of the things about the fire location that we're at is if we end the investigation phase
Oh, yes.
with you still here, that bystander
Would take a
will
damage.
take a damage and therefore be defeated. And since the end of the investigator phase is before the Mythos phase, not only would we advance, we would also still gain the doom from the Mythos phase. So it'd be doubly bad.
Oh,
Feels like
so we really want to
park.
parlay this person before...
Yep,
Got
that's a
it.
huge priority.
Yeah.
Great.
Thankfully, I'm quite good at that. So this shouldn't be, I'm good at talking. I am a psychologist. I'm good at talking people down.
Can you work on him a little bit, maybe?
No.
He looks like he'd be receptive to a little bit of analysis.
I say no. Maybe.
Maybe.
I might be able to help.
So I got Cosmic Evils. And this, it's a peril card, which means I can't ask your guys' opinion for what to do here.
Nor can we interact with you
Nor
in
can
your
you interact.
resolution of the card.
Just like Silo.
Yes. So yeah, peril cards are they're a keyword on treacheries, and this is like I will say, like, I think during the last AMA, someone asked me what was the most common mistake for new players to make? And the answer I gave then, which I still stand by, is the thought that like you have to play the expansions in a certain order. Something that I really often deal with is people being like, well, what's the first one? And it's like there isn't really a chronological order to any of these. But the second one is peril. Given that it is like small print and it is print like in a keyword area that oftentimes doesn't matter for most people. Most people's keywords are just like item.
Right.
It's really easy to overlook the word peril, and peril is a pretty big deal.
It's important.
Since normally not only can we discuss it, we can also all commit cards to help. But in this case, Ryan's on their own.
In this case, there's no really spending cards here because I got to make a choice. I either place one Doom on the current agenda, forcing it to advance, or I can take one direct damage, one direct horror, and then Cosmic Evils gain Surge. So I draw again.
Peril.
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 So I think I'm going to take the damage in the horror and I'll go again. Because I don't want that moving forward right now if we can help it. We've worked so hard.
So the question is, before we give the card, taking bets, is it another Cosmic
Could you
Evil?
imagine?
There's more than one, and we haven't gotten one
the
yet.
chances are not zero. And
They're actually
also,
quite high.
am I correct in that the peril will extend to the resolution of this card?
Yep. You cannot help me with this card as well.
That is an excellent point out.
Oh.
Godspeed.
All right, here you are. I think it's a
I'll
Cosmic
trade just for
Evil.
this one.
Okay. Is it?
No, this one's a Hellhound.
Oh.
So it's another dog.
It's another puppy.
The Dean brought it.
Yeah.
Can you hand me a damage and a horror so I can put that on my
Yes,
card?
I think I can.
So updating my stat totals, I now have 7 health and 5 sanity.
Otherwise, I think...
I think we're ready.
Okay.
Might I make a bid here?
By all means.
I think it might be smart if I were to handle the our friend, the Servant of Flame,
Okay.
to make sure that you guys can potentially get out safely.
Yes, because one of the nice things at the location we're in is you can actually engage them from here.
Right, because I think it is. Yeah, it's on the location card. I can bring them to me.
Oh, yeah.
My question to the group: can you guys help with? And now this is not a peril. Can you guys help with an evasion test?
An evasion. I mean, I could either help with an evasion test, or I could spend. No, I need to leave the room.
I
I
want
could
you to
help.
leave the room.
I was like, I could try to kill something, but no, I can't afford to.
Is he just retaliate, or is he also?
He is not alert. He is just retaliate.
So he will only ping you if you fail to attack, not if you fail
Correct.
to invade.
Yep.
Which is fine for the
Yeah,
first boss
I
in the
can-
game, right?
Right.
Like that's fine.
I can help a little bit.
Okay.
I think.
I'll take as much help as I can get at
I
this
can.
point. I have 2 enemies to deal
You know,
with.
are we fine with me getting rid of my only fight card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I can help.
I'm also going to do a little bit of like table talk out of game here. If someone can, even if you move into the dormitories and the Servant of Flame engages you, I can still use my action to pull him off of you to me, right? So if you guys could potentially take care of my Hellhound and then get out, I can go last and pull him away from all of you
Evade
and
and
evade him
leave.
and leave.
So piggy-tailing off that. That's
Sure,
not a
piggy
phrase.
tail.
You can make it up.
Piggy
There's no
tail,
piggy-
classic piggy tail.
Piggy-tailing off of that. This guy does not hunt, so my thought was I'll evade him and leave him here and let the fire take
Yeah.
him. So I could go first, do that, ping him for 1, and then get out.
And then you're going to parlay the bystander, right?
I will parlay the bystander.
Great. So then I can also. Yeah. So
yeah, and then if the bystander's off, you maybe hit the hound a couple more times and get
Yeah.
out.
So Carolyn could go first, or you could go first. I think it doesn't matter too much.
I'll
on the
go
order.
first. So
Okay.
I'd like to run away.
Run away.
But first, I will talk this person off the ledge. It's a parlay of what, 2?
what a great question you
Is
just
it,
asked
what
me.
parlay number is it?
It is a difficulty of 2.
2, okay.
2.
I'm,
I thought it was 3.
yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm already 3 up.
Easy.
Which means there's only 1 token that I could pull to pay.
Every time.
That is not the token.
I mean, eventually
So-
you'll be right.
You know what's quite funny? I have never drawn an auto fail on stream.
I'm
Why did you
gonna
do it?
storm off this set, Liv. Stop
Actually, no, you're not. I was wrong. Sorry, I've drawn them one time, and that was when I shot the person. That was the only time. So the one time I drew one, it didn't affect me at all. It affected somebody else.
I refuse to deal with the consequences of my own actions.
That said, I did parlay that person.
Great.
I'm like, yo, still, this room's on fire.
They're
Also,
discarded, right?
not the library. Nor is it the bathroom. This is our friend's dorm. Please leave.
Well done. Can I make a plea to you, Carolyn?
Absolutely, you can. I love it when people plead.
Hat in hand, will you heal the horror off of me, potentially boosting my stat for my evasion test?
Ooh,
Oh,
good call.
Excellent call. I can you know what? Means I can keep that card. Which makes sense because ooh, that's an important thing to note. You asked if people could commit to you. If you're the last one here, no one can commit
Right,
to you.
which is, I started doing the numbers
the
thing.
gears were turning. Yes, I will use experimental psychology to try to heal you.
When cosmic evils works in your favor.
0.
This is just like going to my girlfriend for help. You know?
Yeah,
Just like,
yeah, you're, you're crying, and I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. It's just a flaming dog.
Right.
Here's
Right.
your therapy dog. A little less scared.
Maybe stop petting him though. You have no hand left.
Yes.
Oh, and yes, I will exhaust to give you a
Thank
+2
you.
for the remainder of the round. But it's your next skill test.
Yes.
Okay, and then I will leave.
Okay, so as you leave though, the Servant of Flame
Becomes my friend.
He's you run into the Dean.
I run into this Bernie boy. I'm gonna look at him more closely. That is the remainder of my turn. Though,
Okay.
So.
Do we flip
wait.
this?
Yes, we. Let me have the card. I'll read it off and then I'll flip it. Thank you so much. So I'm now in the dormitories, recently renovated. The dormitories boast some of the best modern conveniences, including air conditioning, flush toilets, and a communal icebox.
Whoa.
It is very interesting that in the case of at least 2 of those things, I believe Lovecraft has a story about.
Yes.
Yeah, both like the I mean, really, I guess air conditioning and icebox in that situation, kind of the same thing. But yeah, there's a story about a doctor who is trying to live forever by using air conditioning.
Oh.
And then the power goes out and it gets really hot. And spoilers, doesn't end well.
You're describing me.
I think if it's in public domain, the statute of limitation on spoilers is okay.
Yeah, I feel like probably. Okay, and then the revealed side of dormitories has there's never a dull moment in the university dorms. So true. And there's an action to heal 1 damage and 1 horror, but it is limited once per game.
Okay.
Oh.
Which is a per player limit.
Yes.
As opposed to max, which would be, they usually say group too.
Yeah,
Throw a
yeah.
group in
They,
there.
they would be usually they're very clear when
Yeah.
it's once per group. So each of us can benefit from that if we need to.
All right. And 4 clues on it.
Yes.
I-
if you guys
we
have the
can-
clues.
Do we? Oh yeah, they are. They're literally right in front of me. Do we? Maybe.
All right.
have a
Well, if
puppy.
that's you, then I think
That's
I
it.
can. Sequence works for me to go next, right? Yeah. So I'll action 1. I will attempt to evade the mutated experiment. I have a lowly 3 agility, so I'm going to commit Blood Curse, which is 4 wild icons, max 1 committed per skill test, and if this test is successful, take a direct damage. So I am now 4 up on this evade test. I won't say it. I won't even think it.
I'll think it for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think I appreciate that maybe you're my opposing force in the world, like, because when I stream, it seems like I only draw the auto fail. Thank God. If I had done it in that moment, I might have had to leave.
Yeah.
I would have laughed. To be fair.
Flips game. Matt walks out.
Okay, so test was successful. I take a direct damage, and in so doing, I activate Marie's ability to draw 2 cards and discard one of them. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, I'll make that choice in a second. But he's evaded.
Lovely.
At that location. Okay, so we've got another Blood Curse, which, as we've just seen, is a very good card. Then we have Sacrificial Doll. 3 more. Okay. So, ooh. Okay. Okay. Blood Curse it is.
I was looking at the Servant of Flame.
All right. Then anything else? Oh yeah, I want to ping the dog, don't I? I will attack the dog with Cosmic Flame. You cool if I fire at you? Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, informed consent, that's all we need.
Again, I don't even give my fellow players the chance. I'm going after him. Good luck.
All right, so he's a 2, right?
He's a 2.
So I'm 3 up.
We should play together more often.
That's the damage.
Damage. Are you doing more damage?
Should I? I kind of feel like we got a bullet sponge lurking in the next location.
Oh, that guy? He's coming
'Cause
to
they
this
can take
location.
him.
I'm taking him away from that location.
Wesley.
Yeah.
Would you like to retain more of your actions? Would you be able to do something if you only had to
Honestly,
hit it once?
If you have great things you can do with extra actions, I say go for it.
I mean,
I'm just here to help. And
I won't
you
claim
know?
for greatness, but I do. Oh no, I won't be able to do the witching hour. I'm so glad you explained it because I was gonna play my arcane initiate. but
Oh, and actually
now
use
I think
it.
I'm action deficient at the moment. But anyway, yeah. So we'll go ahead and use a charge and pop a second damage on there.
2 damage.
And since I don't want to take damage, I will move out as my
Run away.
third action. And we're fine. We're fine.
gosh, I need to stop.
You're doing great.
I kind of love that they
It's
dance
kind of
away.
a talent.
It's almost like a magic trick. Also, can I just point out that like our 2 damage dealers and our mystics are both entertainers in this context? Like they're both like
right.
Maria's like a singer.
Yeah.
And then we have Dexter, the magician.
Magician.
It's pretty great.
Yeah. Convenient.
Convenient. They're just a troop.
Yeah. We're just like, oh my gosh. We get enough people to make like a little like like a little party.
Because you got Jim, you can pull Jim into the
Yeah.
band. You can pull Ashcan into the band, I'm sure.
yeah.
Right? Because he at least plays guitar. I don't know how good he is, but
And then you'd have a mascot too.
that's right. And then Bianca, she sings as well. I don't know. She and Marie might not share the stage.
No,
so-
I don't.
I
I
don't
don't
think
see
they
them being
would.
friends.
I mean, you could also always bring Lola around
True.
Oh.
because who doesn't?
It
need
feels
Lola?
like she wants to steal the spotlight. though.
Lola feels like the spotlight is only like not even steal it. It's like steal it, and if she can't steal it, she's gonna break it. No one is allowed to
What-
get the spotlight.
What show wouldn't benefit from a little interpretive dance?
Right. Right. Dexter.
So, were we saying though that if I leave you, then that's bad?
No, that's good. If you could
Deal 1 damage.
deal 1 damage
to
to
this
this dog
first.
and then
Yes,
leave,
yes.
that would
Okay,
be
yes,
ideal
yes.
for me.
Great. So I will,
Do it
for
me.
my first
Abandon
action,
me.
also
me.
use Cosmic Flame. Woohoo. So that is using my willpower.
Got it in one.
Yes, fight in one. Yes, okay, yes, okay. I'm back in.
Locked
I got
in.
really distracted thinking about all the different entertainers that exist.
I
I
get
got the
it.
horror files, and I was like, oh my gosh.
There are a lot of
There's a lot.
investigators.
Difficulty 2.
Thank
you're 3
you.
over.
I'm 3 up. -2.
You got
so
him,
we are
nailed
good.
it.
The doggy.
Bye, puppy.
He just walks out.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, there's no treats in here.
And I
There's no
think
treats.
we unlock the achievement literally fighting fire with fire.
There you go.
Achievement unlocked. It's worth 5 achievement points.
I need those.
5 achievement points could be cashed in, as everyone knows, at the non-existent FFG store to get 5 coupons. And the coupons are only really good for one thing, which is a single high five from a designer at a designer signing.
Okay.
So,
I'm still into it.
And you can make that high five as awkward as you want.
yep. We encourage prolonged eye contact before the high five and also not telling it to them. Just walking up, holding your hand up, and just waiting.
And just
And
touch.
yeah, don't pull your hand away immediately.
Yeah.
Contact must be prolonged.
Yes.
I feel bad for our designers, as we have a designer signing in about 2 weeks. Come to the Miskatonic Masquerade
For your awkward high five.
Where you can join hands with Arkham developers.
for a very brief period of time because there might be a line, and if there's a line, then we have to like have someone come and manage the line. So like limit your creepy high fives to at least 2 seconds, but no more than 3 seconds.
Deal.
Okay. So, speaking aloud process. So
Yeah.
I did that thing.
Yep.
So now I can peace out if I want.
Please
Yep.
do.
So that would be my secondary action would be to move. Correct. So I will do that. I'll move into the dormitories.
Smart.
And there also are clues in the dormitory if you wanted to grab one.
So
I think it's a good idea.
But also, if we're in our witching hour talk,
Oh, yes, you
if
also
you
have
had
a
a thing,
Yeah,
that
so
would be the time for it.
The thing I'm working through is that I want to use something in this witching hour time. I can discover clues, but then there's a secondary effect that I won't be able to use just because of the layout of the board. So it makes me sad to waste that
sure.
part.
Sure. Well, I mean, you could save it because if you're only getting one, there's no different from just taking the test with 5.
Oh, that's true. Oh, that's helpful.
There will be future witching hours.
Yeah, there will be more witching hours.
But I could use my second sight.
Yep.
right?
Yeah, that's
That's what you were saying to do.
Yes.
I understand now. We're getting there.
You got it.
This is so new for me. I play this game so much that I have like a stupidly encyclopedic knowledge of all the cards, and I have no idea what card you're talking about. This is like mystery
Right?
for
I'm
me.
like,
Yeah.
I know it's something that I
because you're
do.
saying with the new.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not familiar with these ones
Right.
yet.
That half of the table.
Yeah. Okay, great. So I'm going to use, for my final action, my second sight. I'm going to investigate with my willpower, so that is 5.
On 3.
Against 3.
Because the shroud here is 3.
3. You got it.
Yeah, I'll just do it. We
believe in
-1.
Yay.
Huzzah!
Perfect.
And then I can spend a charge to discover an additional clue if I wanted.
Might as
Yeah.
well.
So why not?
Go for it.
Huzzah! Okay. Every time I come on stream, I
start
start
with saying
saying
huzzah?
some type of word
What was the?
over and over and over.
There was one last
I
time
know.
that we
Last
used. It.
time
We
I
made
said
a
it
graphic.
so many
for
times
it.
we made a graphic for it.
Yeah.
Wowza! It was
Wowza.
wowza.
That's what it was.
What happens to me?
I don't know.
Here
I think
on
it's
stream.
the top hat.
It is. It's seeping into
What's
my
the
brain.
last? Hold on.
Wowza was for the Arkham Horror.
The last
Halloween.
time you were on stream, you were also in a costume.
Yes.
Yes.
I am aware of the fact that I would go extra.
I was
do
like, wait
feel
a
like I
second.
have set a precedent now for specifically for Arkham Horror streams.
I didn't
have
just-
been on other live streams, but
Yeah, but not another
Arkham.
Ark. The last Arkham one was
Yeah.
the Arkham Week of Horror, where you were. Who come
I was
at?
Minty Fawn.
That's who it was.
I love her.
We love
She's
Mint.
my favorite. I love her
She's
so
fantastic.
much. Okay, that was all my things.
Okay.
Somebody handed me the 2
Yep,
clues,
you got the 2
lovely,
clues.
and then I flip over my little investigator.
And now Ryan gets.
I
infinite
have 2
actions.
clues total.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna take what I'm calling a big brain play. First action, I'm gonna actually gain a resource.
Okay.
That's not a test, so your superpower doesn't go away. I'm going to then second action spend those 2 resources to play my signature card, Covert Ops. Trish Scarborough deck only. It is a 2-cost asset. It's a talent and it's illicit. As a reaction, after I evade an enemy, I exhaust Covert Ops. I can either draw 1 card or move to a connecting location.
Fantastic.
So I've got my evasion kit ready to go.
Yeah.
Third action, I'm going to trigger the action on this ability, moving the Servant of Flame to me. And because I am Trish Scarborough, I have another action which I can use to evade. So if you'll hand me
fancy
the bag,
times.
I am 7 on. Oh wait, I was like, is that the bag? I have not had to uncinch it yet.
Yeah, it was
Oh, sorry, I
cinched.
got excited.
No, you're good. I got a -1.
Huzzah.
So he is evaded at this location. And now a
Lovely.
bunch of things are going to happen because I have a lot of cards that do things when I successfully evade an enemy.
Now you're Rogan.
Sticky Fingers will exhaust, giving me an additional resource. Covert Ops will exhaust, giving me an additional card draw. And then Olivier Bishop, he's going to exhaust to move me over for free.
Yeah, I was like, you can do that too.
So
Thing of beauty. Thing of
thank
beauty.
you,
Yes.
thank you.
The biggest brain.
I had some time to think.
Great job.
Thank you.
Honestly, one of my favorite things in teaching this game to new players, especially if they like have card game experience, is watching someone take a rogue deck and figure out the combo. It's so good.
Rogues are a lot of fun.
I love a good rogue.
I've played some that were like some decks, even when they're not operating well, like if they're not like the strongest, they still get so much extra action. They're really engaging to play.
Yeah.
They really, and when they go off well, it feels like you've earned it.
Right.
Whereas when I play a lot of Zoe as my guardian, I love her. Rarely feels like I've earned it. I'm just like, what do you do? I'm like, I kill the thing.
She is an effective and blunt tool.
Yes, it's just like I'm gonna deal with the creature, and it's like how? It's like I'm gonna hit it really hard
Really
with
hard.
this sword,
Yeah.
and it's gonna die.
Right on.
Oh, you so
Did I do Sticky Fingers the wrong way? We'll go that way then.
Who's Alex?
Are you Alex?
I'm like, who's
I don't know,
Alex?
but I feel like we can blame it on him and move on.
Yeah, it's
fine.
Alex's fault.
Alex did exhaust the card the wrong way. Alex has taken one horror.
But that is the rest of my turn, so we can move into the enemy phase.
Okay.
Was this sideways for a specific reason?
Yes, he was exhausted.
I was doing some cleanup.
It's all good.
That
And
guy's
that
also
part was
exhausted.
also sideways.
Yep, they're
Bye.
both exhausted.
There we go.
Mostly
You
denoting
forgot
that they will
all
not
of our
move.
names.
Say again.
Mostly denoting that they will not move this enemy.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
The
great.
most important piece.
So enemy phase does hit, though.
It does, but before then, I have to say, David, we didn't forget your name, though. So just be aware. You may have forgotten ours, which are at the bottom of our sheets.
Oh, I was about to say, well, we don't have name tags,
yeah,
but we,
do.
actually
we
do.
But we did not forget yours, David. Okay.
I've gone by a lot of names, though, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You've been called worse today, like in front of me, so
Yeah,
it's fine.
this is what it is.
Okay, so we are at the enemy phase. We do have two enemies, but they are both exhausted.
Right.
Meaning they don't do anything.
They're just sleepy.
They're just sleepy. So after the enemy phase, we go into the upkeep phase, which means everything readies, including the enemies.
Yeah.
Not that it matters in this particular moment.
Yeah.
But I believe also the fire has dealt 1 damage, because that happens at the end of the investigator phase.
Does it?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah,
It
so
does.
the
Yeah, when the investigation
monstrosity-
phase ends, each non-elite card with health at this location takes 1 direct
interesting.
damage.
Yeah, so the servitor does not, but that monstrosity does. Okay, so ready up.
Servitor does not?
The servitor, because he's
They're
elite.
Of course.
They're elite. Also, it would be a little weird if the Servitor of Flame, which appears to be a flaming skeleton, could take damage from a fire.
We did just kill firehounds with fire, so like, or hellhounds.
We
sorry,
like
hellhounds.
made them run away.
Okay. Yes, they were scared of the blue because the blue
Color
is the
matters,
only
yeah.
color that dogs can discern, right?
Yeah,
Right,
they're like,
right.
I don't like that color.
I don't like it.
I'm gonna go. Okay. I took yes. I'm good.
So now, and I think we've all done our upkeep.
So now we're ready for the
Mythos
phase.
And pop goes the agenda.
did not.
We
I
are
did
3 of 3.
Oh, you want,
I need a resource.
we need one resource.
one more resource.
Agenda 1B, smoke on the wind. The wind carries the scent of smoke from across the campus. A plume of flame rises from a nearby building. In player order, each investigator tests willpower 3.
Bring it.
Each investigator who fails takes a horror.
Wait. Trish. She has low will.
Oh no.
It's the wind.
I have nothing to commit to this. But you know what? I'm a psychologist. I'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? There's actually the worst time is you can fail because it's not.
Yeah, it's 1 horror.
Yeah,
Which
it's
you'll
one
be able to heal off and get more
Yeah,
heals later. So
exactly.
you should.
This to
Oh,
happen.
see, like you wanted to fail and there you pulled the other
Dang
side.
it. Does anyone have any horror on them? You
I
do?
have 1.
Guess what?
What?
Now you don't.
Oh,
Guess what?
And that triggers. I know. So I heal 1 horror off of you.
Great.
Because I got the Elder Sign.
Back
And
up to
then
8
I get a
horror.
free clue.
That's beautiful.
So that agenda, that was, really kind of just good for me.
Pretty clutch, honestly.
Also, hold on. Who is going to struggle with this test?
Oh.
Yeah.
Guess what? You get a +2.
Oh.
Ooh, nice.
Your words of advice have really helped me this scenario.
All right, I am 5 to 3, 2 up. That is a -2 now, right?
Yep,
technically
-2.
Agenda 2 is in play while we're resolving this, or
Yes.
is it like we're in Purd Card Tory here, or
Judge.
heck?
So let's.
Either way, I pass, so we're
Yeah,
fine. We don't
you're
need to
fine.
belabor
But it
the
is
point.
something I would like to know. I want to check out the Grimoire and see
Oh, yeah, there you go.
maybe it says it. And if it doesn't, maybe it will.
Maybe well.
Okay, so it's a willpower test, and what am I trying to?
3.
3 to 3. So I am 2 up.
Yeah.
Yep.
0.
Nice.
Aha.
All right.
Exactly. I just draw another sign.
Do you need more help, or are you good?
No, it'll be
Okay.
fine. I'm 2 up, and I drew a -2.
Hey,
Nice.
lovely.
Ah.
Thank you, Carolyn, so much.
You're
You've been
welcome.
So helpful.
Once again, it's just deep breaths. Remember your affirmations. Very important. You are strong. You are capable. You are kind.
Women helping women.
Women helping women.
We love a good therapeutic breakthrough. Just make sure you practice proper self-care for the rest of the day.
That'll be $395.
So can you give me a couple moments? I will have that for you, whether it's my money or someone else's money.
I do not take checks.
Got it.
Cash
Agenda 2A, lit up. The sky glows.
College, am I right? Sorry.
The sky glows a faint orange as the flames spread. We continue to have the action parlay test intellect 2. If you succeed, discard a bystander from your location, and our doom threshold is now 5.
Okay, and as a quick reminder, as we go into the remainder of our Mythos phase, we are trying to get out of the dormitories to that quad.
Got it.
And once we are all there, I believe is at the end of the round or the moment we get there?
If each investigator is at, there's no timing requirement.
So once we are all there, we will advance.
And, I mean, they did include this hint that sometimes it's better to run than to fight. And I doubt they would add, I know they say sometimes, but I doubt they would add that if in this specific case it would be better to
Yeah,
fight
but
than
like
run.
this time it's better to fight, right? Like it's immediately. Okay. We did just lose our chat monitor.
Oh.
But in the meantime, I got noxious smoke. So I either am testing willpower or agility, and I'm going to take 1 damage for each point I fail by. Well, it's a 3 one way, and it's a 3. I am even Stevens on them, and I have.
I can help with 1 if you'd like it.
Yeah, sorry.
I can help with.
Oh,
I can do
division.
1. I can get myself +1.
Okay.
So
I can also give 1.
So then you'd be a couple.
if I could be up 2, if one of you could commit a card, that would be great.
I can do it.
Okay, so I'll commit 1 and you can commit 1.
I committed a skill out of sight, though, so this could have ramifications if you succeed by a specific number.
Okay.
Max committed 1 per skill test. If this skill is successful by 2 or more, the performing investigator may disengage from each enemy and move to a revealed connecting location. You might not want to do that, as the only other revealed location
Yeah.
has.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that actually, but.
Sure.
Oh no, revealed. Never
Revealed.
mind.
Yeah, I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
the only other revealed location has some
Yeah, no,
big boys.
I'm good.
You want to talk about like easy player mistakes? Missing the word revealed.
Revealed,
It's a
yes.
very easy one.
Okay.
Just
are
get
we
elder
even-
signs, guys. Does anyone have any horror? I'm doing my job
Yeah, I was
too
about
well.
to say you're winning all over the place.
Sorry.
here.
We're so emotionally stable.
What do you guys? Is it not easy to get elder signs?
Wild compulsion.
Doesn't have
Fire sunglasses, man. All right, so I'm testing willpower 3, and for each point I fail by, I must either discard a card from random or lose a resource. This seems fine. I'm 2 up. I'm just gonna take it at 2. Am I short? Like, because I have to like put it down and like lean
No,
to get all the way in there. It's,
Oh,
it's
it's-
deep. Like I'm,
yeah,
I'm
it's
elbow
high
deep in
quality
this
bag.
thing.
Honestly, it really is.
I
It
don't
is-
want you to cheat.
Exactly. I was going to say it
Minus
prevents that cheat.
Yeah, that's exactly why it's that deep.
All right, so that is a fail. I fail by 1, and I will lose 1 resource.
Yeah, I'm really happy for the bag because we've had to use various other items for bags because 2 people I play with have like tactile sensitivity and they can't handle the feel of velvet.
Oh.
And so the other Mythos bags, they're like they weren't able to use them, so we had to find like various at one time we used like a vase. Like we've just whatever we have on hand that you can't see into, we've had to adapt to. So I'm much happier to have a bag that they can touch. And
That's
so-
that's a rough pull because if you were to ask me like what's a fabric that was made for comfort, velvet might be my first answer.
Yeah,
So that's
Yeah, it's rough.
That's
it's
rough.
rough. As someone who is in the goth aesthetic, velvet is so great. But I can't have any velvet in my house.
I understand that.
So.
Yeah. Okay, I drew a mutated experiment.
Hey.
So it is another mutated experiment. We already have 1 on the board. It's a creature, it's mutated. The forced action on it is when this enemy is defeated, each investigator at its location takes 1 horror. So they're just going to hang out with me, right?
And I got a canter of flame. It is a 2/2/2. It has 1 keyword, retaliate, and then this one does have some flavor text. By flame and blade in shade and blood, our queen reborn after the flood. This is taken from the Edict of Ash, and then it's volume XIX, For people who know Roman numerals a little bit better than I,
29.
29. Thank you.
Right?
Isn't it
19.
Oh, 19.
it's
I thought it was double X. Sorry.
No, yeah, XIX.
XIX. Yeah.
So yeah, I plan to evade him and then leave him here.
Okay.
And just, I think run away is the plan, or at least run to the dormitories.
I think runaway is the plan.
I think let's advance the act and see what we're doing.
Cool.
Okay. So
I can go first then, if that's all right.
I'm fine with it.
Cool. I will take my free action to evade as Trish. I am 5 on 2 with Olivier helping me. He just trips him with his cane. The haughty art collector that he is. Now it's my turn. You were right.
Just with an O or
Try
an AU?
harder.
AU.
Okay, all right.
I mean,
Maybe
an O.
just clarifying.
What is your elder sign effect?
my elder sign effect is after this test resolves, I may disengage from each enemy and move to a connecting location. I'm actually not going to use it because I want to, potentially grab this last clue before I leave, just to help you guys out. So he is evaded here. Can you just set him at our location? Again, when I evade things, things happen for me. I will exhaust the sticky fingers and covert ops the right direction, which draws me a card and gives me a resource. I'm just going to swap this out.
I'll do it the right way too.
And then I will investigate here using nothing because I don't want to waste my fingerprint kit. So I am 5 on 3. Minus 0. I'll take a clue. Will you hand me that clue as well next time? Thank you so much. And then I will use Olivier to move me over to the dormitories.
Or the quad.
Oh, the quad, sorry.
We're in the dorm.
We're in the quad. We gotta head to the quad, guys.
First, you didn't exhaust cards, right? Now
Hacky sack,
this-
let's go.
The quad is the central crossroads of the Miskatonic University. There are no clues here. It's a Shroud 1. And as a fast action, during your turn, if there are exactly 1 or 2 investigators in the game, move to a connecting location. Group limit once per round. So this is supporting lower player counts
Yes.
with some additional movement.
And we love to see it.
Yeah, I think it's a great addition. And I think it's also nice from a new player perspective for people to realize, oh, the game is a little harder if I play with a fewer number of people.
Sure.
It's not crazy harder because things are pretty rough when there's multiple people, but sometimes you might need some help.
Well, I mean, we were talking about action economy earlier. You have fewer people to cover essentially the same space. A little boost goes a long way.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And final action will be simple. It'll just be getting a resource.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Well, there's really...
So we're deciding that we're all just kind of bolts into the quad. Right?
Head into the quad. Let's throw the frisbee.
Yeah, I think so.
So I will most likely evade this mutated experiment and
Probably.
try to ditch out.
I mean, if we want to kill it, we can. It would give
But then
Carolyn.
we'd all take a horror.
It would give Carolyn something to do later.
But I'm going to leave first. You guys can figure that out.
Just like
I'm
my
gonna
mother.
Go.
Whoa!
That's
I'm
a
gonna go. So I'm going to run away into the quad. That'll be action 1. Then I'm going to use my second action to get a resource, which I'm just going to immediately spend, to have an ally of a university archivist. So this is it's an ally. So it's a person from Miskatonic. They give me 1 additional hand slot that can only be used to hold a tome. And when they enter play, I can search the top 6 cards of my deck for a tome asset and add it to my hand, and then shuffle my deck.
I
So
love the
let's see
flavor of Carolyn being like, I need more hands for books. I have a teacher's aide now. Carry this book for me
Isn't that why you get a teacher's aide?
to hold more books.
So you're gonna grade your papers too, or?
Well, the only I have books, but they're not particularly useful.
You can
So
grab icons.
I can grab a scroll of the pharaohs, which I guess would be nice because then I could hurt you guys.
Uh-huh.
We'll have to revisit that, I
Yes.
The fact that I can hurt you guys.
guess. Yes.
I'm hurting you with knowledge.
Okay.
Sometimes knowledge does hurt so much.
Okay. That is move, resource, play. That's me.
Lovely.
Flipped.
Okay.
So
I'll let you make the call as to whether we mess with the
defeat it,
enemy or
then
not.
we will each take a horror.
Sure.
So
Hey, if you have a way to evade it, go for it.
a way to evade it just means because it has a 3 evasion stat.
And what is
right?
yours?
And
Your
mine is
3.
3.
So that's pretty rough.
I have another blood curse that I could juice you up by 4 icons.
Oh, wowza. Oh no, now wowza's come back into the vernacular.
Oh no. We have huzzah and
I
wowza.
know.
I'm gonna start saying fi.
Oh, wow.
Just nonsense words. Okay.
wowza. Chat, what is the best word for us to use as an exclamation? While Wes figures out what they're doing.
I have one. I could raise my. So I could be 1 up, which is not super great.
Stressful.
Yeah. So no, I'm not going to do that. But we all need to end up over there. So I guess we kind of have to defeat it and then take the horror, which is fine. I can take horror.
Okay.
Do you have a high horror stat?
Oh, I'm fine.
Oh, great. Okay. So. Oh, I get to fight. Okay. I'm going to. Oh, yeah, because I have this too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Great. If you succeed. Okay. So I'm going to use my Cosmic Flame.
More fireballs.
More fireballs. So that means it is with my willpower stat. So it's a 5
Jinkies.
against 3.
Oh, jinky,
right? It's
yeah,
still
you know.
against the.
It's against his value, so it's 5 against 3.
Yeah. Okay, great. Ooh, Jinkies is fun.
Jinkies is
minus
great.
1, so we're good.
You can spend a
And
charge.
then I'm going to spend a charge to do
do-
an additional damage.
All right, here's
Lovely.
2 damage for him.
Thank you. And then I could attack again.
Yep, probably the right call to attack
Yes,
again and then
great.
leave.
Yeah. Okay, this all makes sense now. So I'm going to attack again, still using my Cosmic Flame. So I'm up 2. Right, yeah, I'm up 2. Minus 2.
Nice.
Huzzah.
Beautiful
Perfect.
city.
Okay,
I
there
think
we
you
go.
mean Jinkies.
Jinkies.
I like Huzzah better.
Huzzah, okay. We'll have different ones.
Mutated experiment is defeated.
And so you both take 1 horror.
Oh no.
Actually, this is a good. So these card sleeves, though, super cool.
Yeah,
because it looks like,
great hand feel.
and they
as
look
well.
like I'm playing with my normal cards, but it is actually sleeved.
One of the things I really like about these sleeves is that they are slightly textured.
Yeah. I got a nice feel.
Yep, they look really nice. They feel really nice. And as some of you may have noticed, whether or not you've noticed, these are sized for like TCG cards as well. So they are slightly larger than our standard Arkham sleeves. Normally we use what would be called like US playing card standard, Gamegenic gray sleeves, which are a total of 1 millimeter shorter.
Boy,
but
what a difference it makes, though.
it does. The different cards can fit in them as a result. So these are just a little more versatile. So both you can use them for your game, but also if you play any other trading card games or card games in general, you can use these nice sleeves. I plan on using them for playing cards
I think they're beautiful.
because it makes playing cards easier to shuffle.
I've always loved the card backs to Arkham, but the Encounter deck
It's
card
beautiful.
back is just a personal favorite of mine, and it's so nice to see it just corner to corner.
I have a question.
Yes.
My Cloak of Resonance. It says when horror is placed on the Cloak of Resonance, exhausted. Can I assign
You can,
my
but
horror to here?
you might not want to in this specific moment because when you put a horror on it, you can deal a damage to an enemy at your location. Oh, there is a cancer
Yeah,
of flame here.
right?
Yeah, you
That's
could.
the perfect time
This is
for
the
it,
perfect
actually.
time to do it.
Crushing it.
Wow, I forgot
Always
it was
read
there.
the text on the card. Okay, great.
Whoa.
So
Whoa.
damage to them.
We are.
And then also like took my horror off of mine, so I still am at full sanity over there, and then I will use my last action to book it.
Run away.
Which one am I on this one?
Perfect. And I have a fun question from chat, or rather a practical question from chat, which is, so someone's asking whether or not the core set can play up to 4 people. Yes, the new core set is out the box good for between 1 and 4 players. It has everything you need to play, including whatever class you want to play. All 5 investigators are in there. They include some upgrades, enough upgrades to get through, especially this size campaign, but as well as some larger campaigns where you might have more experience to go around.
Though it bears mentioning that these two are not in the core set.
Yes, these 2 are evergreen investigators that won't be out right away. They're coming out April 17th. And those are also complete decks. But those decks are focused just on their class, and so in addition to having an outstanding character, in the case of Carolyn, it also has a lot of the staples that you'd want for most Seeker cards, because it comes with a ton of new Seeker player cards.
Which, I mean, Trish has off-class Seeker capabilities, so potentially even benefits the off-class investigators.
Yeah, I really look forward to, I know the fans are really big into deck building, and I know there will be upgrade lists for a lot of the decks out very soon.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Of like just some basic upgrades that you might want to do, or ways to specialize your deck using either just the core set cards or the core set plus Evergreen, because, you know, a lot of these decks, these ones right here, are built to cover like the standard roles these characters have. But the investigators have diverse enough abilities that you could easily specialize them into slightly different like categories to be even better at evasion, or to be focused, in Trish's case, more on having even more actions. There are some like more tomes that deal with like more diversity that exists within the game. The tomes that Carolyn has mostly focus on either gaining clues or interacting with sanity, because Carolyn is a psychologist, but there are other tomes in the game that do additional effects. So, anyway.
There are hundreds and hundreds of hours of me alone expounding on deck building theory for this game on the internet, and it's so fascinating because any investigator can go in several different ways.
It's a lot of fun, and that means just every time a new player expansion comes out, which is going to be even more common now, because now we've split our products from like player card focus and campaign focus. Used to be that like they kind of shared the spotlight, where when we had a new campaign come out, we'd have a bunch of new investigators that kind of coincided with that. We have moved into a place where we have now campaign expansions as one thing and player card expansions as another, because we know sometimes players have like maybe a backlog of campaigns and they're not quite ready to add a new story, but they would like some more options for their character building. And also the other way around. Sometimes you're like, I love my character, I love the deck that I've played, but I really just want more stories to go through. Now you're not quite as like beholden to, I'm getting both of these products. And it also staggers them throughout the year, which for my personal finances,
Yeah,
I appreciate.
exactly.
I appreciate that now they're like smaller purchases scattered around. So, who's up?
I believe it's me. That enemy has 1 health left, yes?
One
Correct.
health.
Yes.
Well, I'd better give him a little love tap on the way out. So first action, I will Cosmic Flame 2 fight. Yeah, I'm 3 up. Thank you. Are we doing dramatic cape moment?
No, I just needed to stand up for a
Oh
moment.
yeah.
Oh, I understand. My legs are like
-1.
slowly going numb.
That's a
Happy to be
success.
tall enough where I can put my
He
feet
is
on the ground
dead.
and take a little bit off.
Defeated.
Oh, goodness.
Because remember, all legs.
Oops, all legs.
Oops, all legs.
All legs. Second action, I'll move over to join the party.
Which means we immediately advance.
Oh, exciting. Did you want to take an action before you moved, or no?
Having an extra action.
I wouldn't mind
potentially
having something
after
on the other side.
yeah,
might be
that's probably
beneficial in case
some
we have to-
murder.
All right, so Act 2B in the open. You emerge from the dormitories, lungs bursting into the crisp autumn evening. Looking behind, there is no trace of your pursuer. You remember your friend planned to consult Miskatonic University's head librarian, Dr. Henry Armitage, no less. He may be able to help you understand what is going on. Search all in-play and out-of-play areas for the Servant of Flame.
Oh.
Heal all damage from them.
Oh.
And set them aside out of play. Boy, I'm really glad we
Yeah,
didn't.
really glad we didn't fight him. Because that would have been really sad.
That is going to be a moment for some especially veteran players who had the old core set, and like when the boss shows up, you just
Yeah,
gang
let's
pile
go.
it. Like that's going to be a fun surprise. That's a jump scare. All right, discard each enemy in play.
Oh.
Oh. Well, you could have. You might
All
have
right,
not
miss-
had to.
I'll take that small lick compared to the
Right.
other one, right?
Right.
Around.
This is the
There, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. We're doing
is the magic of a face check
Yeah.
play. Discard all tokens and attachments from your friend's room, and remove it from the game.
Our friend's room is gone. I wonder what happened.
Put each remaining set-aside location into play, which is Orne Library, Science Hall, and Warren Observatory.
Yeah. That goes there. Fire is back in the discard pile.
I was really afraid that the next line was going to be shuffle the discard pile into the encounter deck, and we'd have all those fires in there.
Oh,
But we
yeah, I
have a little
forgot.
bit more time, it seems.
Blooming fire.
All right, that is it. Yep. So, Act 3A, searching for Dr. Armitage. Oh, we find ourselves here so often, don't we?
He's always
Always
somewhere.
going missing.
That old chestnut. All right, your friend had mentioned visiting the head librarian, Dr. Henry Armitage. With more and more strange figures arriving, you must scour the campus for his whereabouts. Objective: at the end of the round, investigators at Orne Library may spend the requisite clues as a group to advance. With our group, that is 12.
12 clues.
All right.
Okay.
And we have 4 at the moment?
I have 1. Dexter has 2.
Yes.
And Carolyn has 1. So yeah, 4 indeed.
Okay. I'm going to do the other mystic thing since Liv so wonderfully explained the witching hour.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to play Arcane Initiate when the agenda is fairly fresh. So there is still a ticking clock, but we will have time to deal with it. So I'm going to pay 1, play my Arcane Initiate. Forced, after Arcane Initiate enters play, place a doom on it. This will count toward our total. And then I'll use the ability here. Exhaust Arcane Initiate, search the top 3 cards of your deck for a spell card and draw it. That classic mystic move. I will pull Infuse Life. And that's the end of my turn.
I do see someone saying in the chat that they want to go to the masquerade and they just need to figure out what to wear. I would say don't wait to decide. There's some loud noises in the studio. I don't know if you can hear it. I would say don't wait to get your ticket because there's a very limited number. So if the thing that's holding you back from buying a ticket is not having your outfit picked, buy the ticket first.
Yes, there are still tickets available, but they are quickly going away.
Yeah.
So if you've been holding off, especially if you've been holding off and you want to go and you're in this live stream right now, if you're watching, you should come. I want the tickets to go to our diehard fans. I would love to interact with you guys. We love our new players coming in, but those new player experiences often are best when they get to interact with fans who have so much great things to say about the game. And so having you guys there is really important to me. Also, we will have masks on site. I recommend bringing your own because the ones I have are, well, very nice. There are only 8 different types. I will also say, though, I did pick out 8 different types of masks, which we have quite a few of.
You undersold that.
I know, right? There are 8 different mask types, plenty of masks for everyone. So you can come and wear, because it is a masquerade. We're talking about it from a theme perspective, but it's a masquerade. I have a mask. Mine arrived today. I'm very excited.
I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
It's
be great.
gonna be amazing.
Also, don't overthink it. Big black gown, red tentacle symbol, you're the chaos bag.
That's amazing. There is a costume contest. So
Oh, yeah. For those
Get
of you
ready.
who may not know, there's a costume contest with some pretty amazing prizes that I really encourage people to join in on. Whether that costume is coming as a character from Arkham, such as our lovely Dexter Drake over here, or coming as an Arkham character, like even an OC, like an
bringing
original
an OC.
character. We are going to have we have a panel, we have a rubric that you will go through, and we're allowing OCs as long as it fits the theme of Arkham. You won't be disadvantaged. So please
Lovely.
come on by.
Somebody also called out in the chat, they hope that I update my wardrobe for every investigator that gets released. I would like to say that I bought new stuff for this, but I do own all the pieces of items, or all the items of clothing that I am wearing. I had to borrow the cape. This is, in fact, a tuxedo jumpsuit, actually, which is why I needed to stand up for a little bit, because
I was wondering if you headlined as a magician somewhere, because you
No.
are
I've done
you
many
are a
things.
person of many talents.
I do work as a game show host sometimes. I was an actor for years and years and years, so I have my own little costume chest at home.
Yeah, and as oftentimes I will drop hints of the fact that my backstory includes a host of the macabre. Wes includes a host of entertainment.
Just so much.
Every now and then Wes will tell me a story, and I'm like,
Wait a second.
what?
You've been to 75 countries? Wow.
Whoa.
Wow, have you been to 75
Yeah, I'll
countries?
tell you about it later.
Oh my gosh.
I worked on a cruise ship as a singer for 2 years. So
Why did I know it was going to be a cruise
Of
ship?
yeah,
course.
so I went to 75 countries in 2 years. It was great.
Lady looking at book cosplay. Yes.
Lady looking at
great.
3 books cosplay.
love that.
Okay.
Back to it.
That's the end of my turn, so I believe we are
Yes.
moving on from there. So enemy phase,
There's none
Don't
left.
currently have an enemy.
Act got rid of them.
Upkeep.
upkeep.
Oh, can you hand me? Thank you.
I have managed to somehow not draw my weakness yet. I will also, I didn't point this out, but when I drew my cards, my 6 cards, the very top card was my weakness.
I love that it
And
went away
so
then.
I was able to tuck that away, which is great. Love it when you get to do that.
I did the other thing where I shuffled earlier and hadn't drawn my hand yet, but then we were talking and I wanted to look at a card in the deck and I picked the deck up and the weakness was on the bottom. And I burned it. I burned the opportunity.
I just didn't draw my weakness, so, not my problem.
Mytho! Oh, sorry, we do the thing.
Yes, and now it's time for the Mythos phase.
I'm so sorry.
Perfect.
All right, we are 1, 2.
You better.
I have this.
You got a plan?
I have this. The very next moment I get to play anything,
Sure.
I will have a solution.
all right. I'm
Everyone
trusting
ready?
you. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Mutated. So I have to test 2 willpower, and it gets a +2 difficulty if there's enemies at my location, which there are not.
There are no enemies.
Perfect. So I have a 3.
What is it?
It's a will.
Oh,
What's happening if you
cannot
fail?
help.
If I fail, I can either take 2 damage or everyone can take 1 horror. Guess what's going to happen if I fail, guys?
Lady needs work.
I'm afraid.
-1. I succeed.
Okay.
There you go.
We're over here.
We're in the middle now.
Yes. yes.
And there's no clues
There's no
at the
clues
quad,
here.
right?
Yeah,
Nope, there are not.
There rarely is clues. There's a lot of frisbees. There's no clues.
Very hacky sack. Like,
Here you are.
it's a drum circle for some reason. Ooh, extra planar visions. Wow, the eye art in this set.
Is
it this one?
It is not. I really.
No, it's not that one.
When I
More
knew
IR.
there was an eye on a playmat, I was really hoping it was extra planar visions.
Yeah.
This is beautiful, but extra planar visions has
It's
like a
really
special
nice.
place
I'll
in my
pass
heart.
it around the
It's so
table.
pretty.
Revelation test willpower or intellect X, where X is the number of cards in your hand. If you fail, take
You can
one.
commit. Everyone you commit.
That's like a 2.
Yep. Every card you commit is essentially.
But I
a
liked
+2.
them all.
Didn't you say the next thing you were going to do, you were going to take care of that problem?
Not if it gets randomly discarded from my hand. I'm not. Okay. Oh no, man! Is this where I burn my blood curse? This feels like such a lame place to
test
have
is
to
it?
use it. It's well, for me, it's going to be willpower because that's my better one.
Okay.
So I'm at 5, and
No
I'm
help
testing
for me.
6 at the moment. If I go blood curse, then that's 9 to 6. So
9 to 5.
9 to
because
5,
you
yeah.
discard a card. Or
All
not
right.
discard, but commit.
Fine. But only because I have a Doom in play and I have to be a responsible adult, okay? That's it. That's the only reason. -3, we pass. It's fine. I do take a damage, though, because of Marie. And I do a little card discard draw thing. Go ahead.
Me. Unspeakable Truths. It's a terror. So the revelation, put unspeakable truths into play in your threat area. Limit 1 per investigator. The forced action is after you discover 1 or more clues, I take 1 horror. And then I can spend 2 actions to discard unspeakable truths.
That's just going to sit in your threat area.
Important to note.
Yes.
It's not that you can spend 2 actions. It's that 2 actions must be spent.
Oh,
Someone else could
can
do it for
help
you.
The investigator at your location.
Cool.
That is key for increasing your multiplayer aptitude. Is learning when other people can help you with your things.
I also got unspeakable truths. Lots of things we can't talk about currently in this round.
And that's worse for you because you're one of the other.
'Cause I want the
cluers.
clues.
You're the other cluer.
But luckily, I can do a lot with just the few actions that I've got as a rogue.
Lucky that.
Yeah, lucky me. Or just maybe not even lucky. Trish.
I'm Trish.
To be fair, Trish doesn't need luck.
The Trish doesn't need luck. She makes her own luck.
She does. Okay.
I think we're back to playing.
We're back to playing.
We could flip those tokens over if we wanted to.
back.
Yes. All right. So we need to move. We need to get clues.
So we are playing a horror game, we must now split up, I think.
I would
I
agree.
think so. There are 3 places to go. Technically, there's 4, but no one wants to go there.
No.
That place is a silly place, unless
we-
you need to heal, which
Tis a silly
Which
place.
place? Wait.
We have
the
to.
dormitories.
Oh,
we were
okay.
already there.
Oh, yes.
We do have to end in Orne Library, so maybe we split off in the other 2 directions and meet up there.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Trish is just like, later losers.
And text me if you get lost.
I would love to not go first because one of these places is going to have more clues and higher shroud.
Yeah.
And I'd like
sure.
to make sure I go there.
Sure. I'm happy to go first to test the waters.
Sounds good to me.
They're both science related. Which one is it?
I'm going to spend actually 2 of my actions to kick my unspeakable truths. Because again, I'm Trish. I don't need actions. I'm going to use Olivier, and then I'm going to move into, I think, the observatory.
Okay.
Would you move me there, Wesley?
You're this one.
Yes, I'm the green one.
For you.
Yes, so the flavor text on the back. Generous grant from Tillinghast Endeavors has allowed the university to bring the storied observatory back bigger and better than ever. And
Tillinghast mentioned.
yeah, Tillinghast, callback to the Drowned City. This is a Shroud 3 with 4 clues on it, 1 per investigator. After you discover 1 or more clues at this location, you can draw a card, limit once per round.
Oh.
I like
that-
both of those things.
That is convenient, to say the least. There are 4 clues.
You discover one woman.
And we'll do that.
Okay.
And then I still have an action because Olivier just, runs me around. I'm going to investigate using my fingerprint kit.
Makes sense.
I will exhaust it spending a supply. Can I have the bag, please?
You may.
I am 5'6" with my fingerprint kit. Oh, the speech impediment. Investigating here against 3, 6 on 3.
Oh,
0.
An extra action.
I have the extra action to
I
move.
got overly
No, it's
zealous.
good. So I will get 2 resources here, and then that will end my turn.
Wow.
Did you want to do the thing?
Oh yeah, I get to draw a card.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, after you discover
Oh,
Julio. Okay.
Lovely. Do you want me to go open up the other one so you can
that
see
would
which
be
one it is?
great because only 2 clues there is.
It's not as fun for Caroline.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. So we'll move to the Science Hall. Ooh. The construction of the West Memorial Science Hall at the northern end of campus is confusing, to say the least. However, students nevertheless are more than happy for the modern facilities and the state-of-the-art science equipment, which, got a bit of a rearranging during the Dunwich Legacy. I'm glad they've recovered. So 2 shroud, 4 clues. After you discover 1 or more clues at Science Hall, choose and discard a card from your hand.
Oh no!
I pulled the less good one. That's fine.
Easier though.
Low shroud.
Yes, it is easier. Okay. Well, let's grab a spell probably. Yoink. And we'll investigate. I think 2 up is okay.
Do we do anything about the Doom?
Oh, don't you worry.
Okay.
Yes, but not imminently.
Great.
All right, so
We're
second
only
action.
a little doom.
You must allow the purple players a little doom.
Oh yeah, I guess
Yeah,
that
that's
is
what
how
mystics.
It's
Yeah, so mystics are like a good jack of all trade class. They can do everything, but as a result of that, most of their abilities have consequences.
Yeah.
Such as adding doom or having you take damage, just a variety of things. It's oftentimes you're trading something for power because you're bargaining with magic, and magic cannot be trusted.
Yes.
It's a known fact that mystics are responsible for the most stomach acid production amongst Arkham playgroups
Oh.
for this reason.
Yes.
Oh, there it is!
Yes.
There's the old friend.
Love it. They hadn't shown up for a bit. I was getting a little sad, a little lonely.
Hello, token, my old friend. Okay, so that fizzles that action. So I guess I won't keep your secrets then.
Keep your secrets.
Let's take my last action to play down Offering Bowl, which I'm really excited about. Offering Bowl, 1 cost asset, uses 3 offerings. If there are no offerings on it, discard it. And then free triggered ability, spend an offering and exhaust Offering Bowl, take 1 damage and gain 2 resources. And because I'm Marie, when I take damage, I also draw cards. It's everything you want. And I can also use it to put a damage on my Arcane Initiate when we need to. So.
Oh, and there was the strategy.
Yeah, and there we go. There's mystic play for you. Always have an exit plan.
Always abort button.
Yeah, exactly. You need to have a panic button. All right, so that's all 3 actions for me.
Okay, is that the discard thing? Is that once per round or every time?
That is after. Yep.
After you discover
No
one
limit.
more, yeah.
Okay.
If you'd prefer not to do that, I can clean this up next turn.
Okay.
But I also don't know where that leaves you this turn.
I would probably head to the library at that point and just hope that there's some clues there as well.
You have all the books. You got to go return them.
Gotta go return these books. So I'll go ahead and just head to the library. That way all the locations are clear. We know what they're all doing.
Okay.
And that way, Wes, you have the world will be your oyster.
Yeah, I'm. Yep.
I'm
I've not
gonna-
made any clear decisions. So
Can we do it top down so I don't have my back to the camera as I walk over? Thank you.
There we go.
So I can come over to this half of the table. Okay, so I'm heading over to the Orn Library. It takes every precaution since to take every precaution since the flood, the Orn librarians have cleared out the basement archives and worked to waterproof the building. Orn Library is a shroud of 4 with 4 clues, and it has take 2 actions to draw 3 cards, limit once per game. So this is probably the best place for me to be in that I can, one of the few people probably can get that shroud. Could I get 4 clues?
Oh, yes, of course.
1, here's the plan. 2 and 3,
All right, this will be Doom later.
and then 4.
Awesome. Okay, so that was 1 action. And then I will go ahead and try to get a clue. So I'm going to use my Dreamer's Chronicle. So I will use a 1 charge from it, which lets me investigate. And then the first card I commit to this investigation gains 1 wild. And if I succeed, I take 1 horror and discover 1 additional clue. And I am going to commit literary analysis, which gives me 2 book, 2 intellect. And if the skill test is successful, I replenish 1 secret on a tome mass that I control.
Ooh.
So that means I have a 8. 8 on 4.
Carolyn was the right woman for the job.
That's a tablet.
Tablets.
-1, reveal another token. If you fail, take
Okay,
1 damage. Oh, it's the
7
surge
on
token.
4.
Ooh, that's a -2. No, that's a -3 for the
7
current
on
active
4
member.
is still a success. So,
Awesome.
okay, so that will be, I'll take 1 sanity and I will take 2 clues.
I'll tell you what, it doesn't seem like it on its face, but those little reveal another token ones really
Ooh,
can
they're
mess
They,
up the
such
map.
they
spice.
really
Yeah.
can. Okay,
And a little drama.
so I'm going to do that again. Do I have any other cards I want to commit?
Flip this, because otherwise it's going to stress me out.
Let's, I'm going to go ahead and commit my, yep, so I'm going to do that again. Since it doesn't require me to exhaust. And I'm going to commit a Scroll of the Pharaohs, because I don't see myself playing that in this game. So that is 1 book with Dreamer's Chronicle. It becomes essentially 2 intellect. So I am 7 on 4 again. Zero. So
Wow.
I get it. I will use another sanity and take both of those.
Nice.
And a thing to notice, this location is a victory location.
So I now have 5 clues total. And that is my entire turn.
Okay. How bad would it be for me to put a Doom somewhere right now?
I mean, I can get rid of the Arcane Initiate at any moment now.
Okay. And if, do you have thoughts?
No, someone asked a question that I'm going to try to solve. You're
Great.
good. Once it goes top down, I'll grab a token and check.
My question is, if a card says put 1 Doom on a player card you control,
So that'd be one of these.
Any of your cards.
any of these?
Any of those, or you could put it on you because you technically control your investigator card, but you could put it on any
Great.
one of those.
Okay, I have a plan,
We love that.
We love a plan.
I think.
Especially where Doom is involved.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Got a plan.
So order of operations here.
Yeah.
Um,
So I think this card would need to.
Okay.
You get a clue at your location. Or on
So
a clue.
Sean
yeah. So I'm
in
gonna
chat.
move. So my plan is. Yeah. Sorry. What?
You're fine. So Sean in chat asked if the new investigator tokens are the same size as the and count like the Mythos bag tokens. So that if you have like some kind of protective case you're using, they are in fact the same size. I just confirmed they are the same diameter.
W.
So you can use protective cases that you would use for the standard Mythos tokens that you may or may not have.
And then if our team behind the camera could get the chat back up, that'd be great.
Perfect.
Okay. Oh, gosh, order of operations is always my hardest thing. Okay, so I'm using all 3 of these cards on this thing.
You got this.
And I have to worry about this thing, but I don't really have to worry about it that much if my plan goes according to plan. Okay, so first I'm gonna move. So my question is, if I'm not at the science hall, but I somehow get a clue from the science hall, does the forced action apply?
Yeah, because it's whenever you discover a clue here, not when you are there. So if you're getting clues from another location, I think that still triggers.
We are getting intense nodding from a person in the from the judge.
From the judge. We have a judge in the back.
We have a judge
Okay.
in the room.
Well, it's gonna be fun, so I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm gonna move down to the Warren Observatory, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then I am. Oh, I guess which one of you is better at. It doesn't. I don't. Think
I'm
it
there
matters.
too, so I can help with.
I don't think it matters. Okay, so then I am going to. Oh goodness. Okay, then I'm going to do this. So then I'm going to play an event, the Will of the Cosmos. So I'm going to place 1 Doom on a player card you control. So I'm going to put it on my Cloak of Resonance. And then I discover 1 clue at my location and 1 clue at another revealed location. So I would take this and the science. That's 1 from the science hall, which puts me up to 4 clues total. Then because I discovered 1 or more clues, I take 1 horror, which I am going to put also on my Cloak of Resonance because it has a limit of 3 horror. And then I am going to, so that was 1 action, 2 actions,
Yep.
right? So now I am going to.
Well, don't forget, you also, I believe, you draw a card,
Oh yeah, I have
and
to
then
do
you
those
also
actions.
discard a card.
So I draw 1 card and then I discard 1.
Net neutral at least, right?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Love that. Teamwork. Then it's a cooperative game, folks.
It is.
Okay, and then for my last action, I am going to play my prestidigitation trick for 1 resource. So I will get rid of that. Play only during my turn. Play an item asset from my hand, reducing its cost by 2. So I'm going to, the only item I have in my hand is the broken bottle, which I get to play for free with the reduced cost. It has a fight ability. I get +1 combat for this attack. If you succeed, you may discard broken bottle to deal 1+ damage for the attack. It's a 1-handed item. I'm not holding anything currently. And that would be the end of my turn now. When my turn ends, return an item asset you control to your hand. So I'm going to take my Cloak of Resonance
Bravo.
back into my hand to get rid of the Doom and get rid of the horror.
And you said you hadn't played
Encore,
a lot of this game.
encore.
So,
So
the
fantastic.
learning curve is steep, but I like to climb it fast.
Again,
Yeah.
wasn't that satisfying to watch?
It
We did
really is. Watching a player, like whether they're brand new or just like low experience, kind of like pull those combos off.
It's a beautiful thing.
Like the game does have a learning curve, but it's a lot of times these characters, especially the ones that have like pre-made decks, they have all the pieces you need to kind of have those big moments where you're like, oh, I'm starting to see how this all comes together.
I also, Prestidigitation is one of the specific cards, again, that's like in the rulebook. That's like, hey, new players, keep an eye out for this one. And it kind of gave me an example of how to activate it. So
Fantastic.
I felt much more
Fantastic.
prepared.
Huzzah!
Great.
Okay.
Oh, flip my thingy. There we go.
And I think that's all of us.
That's all of us. There are no enemies in play.
Amazing.
How many
So-
clues do we all? I have 4.
I have 3.
I've got 5.
9, 10, 11, 12.
I will
That's 12.
have
That's
clues next turn. If
How
that's-
many clues what do we have to do for clues? Is
12. Isn't it?
Was it 3 per?
It's 12. No, it's 3 per. Yeah. So it's
Okay.
12.
So we
when
just have
can
to
they
get
get
to.
spent?
Yeah, but victory, guys.
Oh, I'm gonna get that, and then we can.
Well,
say
I mean,
that
I'll
before
clear
we
this
go.
one too. Oh,
I'm not worried about it.
All right, so we're into our upkeep. So make sure you ready everything. You draw 1 card. You gain a. Has no one gotten their weakness?
Not yet.
What?
Thank you for
Oh, no.
saying that.
That's not it. Okay, great.
Did you get it? Did you get it?
I got it.
I love my job.
Oh my gosh.
I have the best job, guys.
Can I have a resource, please?
Of course. There you go.
The ability to manipulate fate somehow.
That's
Which is
brutal.
really useful in a card game.
It is. It is. Sadly,
Well.
I'm always against my allies. I take the cooperative out of the card game. No, this is I love that it is a cooperative card game, but I also do love playing the villain in most everything.
Dexter, I might be asking for your support
Yes,
this time.
I will help you in any way I
Yeah,
can.
don't worry.
You're so far away.
Okay.
Well, let's not make any plans before Mythos. Let's,
That's fair. Who knows what's going to happen?
We are 3. I've got it.
3 of 5?
5. Oh, you're first. I'm sorry.
No worries. Cosmic Evil. Everyone shut up.
Peril. Peril.
It is a peril. I can either place a Doom, or I can take a direct damage and a direct horror, and it gains Surge. Whew, we are 3 of 5. Putting the Doom on it.
Oh,
Everyone else is putting Doom out there.
I got rid of mine.
I just said I like playing the villain.
Any of them.
Oh, I see what we're doing.
So now we're 4 of 5. In case anyone wants to check the math.
Okay.
Spice.
The next time a test starts, I can get rid of the.
Okay.
The Surge part was the
Well, we
main reason
do-
I did
yeah.
that. It's just there's a
Sure.
chance that the Surge would be pretty bad right now.
Sure.
Well, it would have been Forbidden Secrets if you have no clues. Oh, that's Surges.
Well, there's more surging.
Sorry.
so I would have
I'm
double surged.
slacking on my clues. Oh, we're into Cosmic Evils.
I would have double surged into a second Cosmic Evil. I am happy with the decision I made.
Does this deck have Ward of Protection? No. Not in my hand, anyway. All right, so that is a clear answer because I don't want to leave here in shame, so I will be taking a damage and a horror and surging again.
Oh,
Do you have 4 over there?
leave some for the rest of us.
I know we're about to reshuffle those fires into the deck.
Danger.
Makes me nervous, but here we go. Extra planar visions. Oh no, it's the hand size one again. My hand's not any smaller. It's bigger now. All right, whatever.
It's bigger.
Okay.
Are you almost at hand capacity?
I am at 7 right now, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it must be nice.
Shivers.
With me with my 3 cards.
And I elected not, when I took this damage, I elected not to Marie because I am due at least 1 weakness here pretty soon, so. All right, well, let's not make this harder than it needs to be. Let's just take it on the chin. I am 2 down on this test. This goes away. -4. All right, well, we got it out of the way. So,
Got it out of the way, because as everyone knows, when you draw a negative thing out of the bag, it goes away.
Yeah,
For
forever. You never have
a
to do
period
it
of
again.
time, it's just gone. But keep in mind, since there are 5 auto fails in that bag, every bad token that goes away just makes another for.
Right. I forgot.
and a random card. I believe if you would do the honors.
Oh, it's gonna be.
There's no
are
wrong
you
answer.
Sure?
It's
Okay.
totally fine. I got
You
the thing
you
out I
say
needed.
that, and then I'm gonna somehow pull off. the
No,
wrong
not that
answer.
one. Oh. Second
That would have
side.
made my day.
Brutal.
That's me.
A takedown.
Thanks. I'm so anxious. Okay.
It'll be fine. What's the worst gonna happen?
Treachery, noxious smoke. It's a hazard. Revelation. Test willpower or the foot. What's the foot?
Agility.
Agility. Great. Take 1 damage for each point you fail by. Okay, so I have 5
You're pretty
willpower.
good at. You're pretty good at willpower.
So 2 up. I'll be fine, right?
Yeah, I
I'll
support you.
be fine.
What's the worst
Totally.
that could happen?
Live.
Yep.
Live is the worst.
Very
that could
important to note, if you are playing this and you draw an auto fail, it zeroes out your score. So if you have something that is like, let's say you take 1 damage per, it treats it as if you have a 0. Did you draw an auto fail?
Did you
Oh my
summon the
gosh.
autofail by saying it? What is this power?
Love this game. The design team really made this game for me.
I was doing so well.
So that means you
I
got a
had
0.
such a good
so,
turn. I was so proud of myself.
So what is the effect on failing on this?
Take 1 damage for each point you fail by.
So
does
you
that
take
mean 3?
5.
test was-
Wait, no, what was
The
it?
test was
It was a
3.
test of
The
3.
3. Okay.
So I
you
take
take 3
3
damage.
damage.
It's not direct
Ouchie.
damage. So if you have any allies or assets that have hit points,
No, I just took my
Okay.
Cloak of Resonance and that amazing move I did.
You did have an
Blast her
amazing
into
move.
my hand. Golly. Okay. Well,
I can't help
I am down
much
to
with
3
that.
health now.
I can help you
But it'll be great.
eventually.
Okay, I think it's my turn for an encounter card.
It is.
Oh, the deck is
only-
so
Oh, we have
small.
1 card left in the deck, and then it's fire.
Another Cantor of Flame.
That's not too bad.
That's a singer's.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah.
What?
Be fine.
I'll be fine. I'm
More,
fine.
more like a can. Of
I'm
flame.
Trish.
Can of flame.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's not a can't. It's don't let yourself be limited. You're not a can't of flame. You're a can of flame.
The can of flame.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Okay. So we could advance, correct?
Yeah, we just have to get
We have to get to
So
the
we all
library.
have to be there, or just one of us?
The clues have to get there.
clues.
So
Oh,
since
okay.
I'm lagging behind in the clue acquisition, you guys feel free to go on without me.
I kind of feel like we should.
What do you need?
I was hoping you could.
You
Do
need. I know you need
That's
something.
super fair. I was hoping you could destroy my Black Chamber Operative
Okay.
with your fireball.
Oh yeah, because they can't be evaded.
Fireball.
They can. It just I would drop clues.
Yeah.
I would rather not drop the clues that we need.
That's fair.
Coincidentally, Black Chamber Operative is
I
the name of my
can
goth
show
ska
you
band in
If
high
you
school.
spend
Oh,
a
fascinating.
resource, you can get +2 to your attack.
Oh.
So you
Oh
could
yeah,
bump your
because I'm
number
using
up.
my
Yep.
cosmic. Yes, yes, yes. Synergy and all that biz. Okay. Great. Yeah. So I will spend. Okay, but if I spend the resource, but then I could draw a resource and
Yeah.
then play my cloak. I want to get my cloak back on. Okay. Love a cloak, as you can tell by my cape that I wore in real life. Okay.
Here's a
So
question.
I'm going to yes.
No, keep going. Sorry.
I'm going to spend a resource to get +1.
+2 because it's an trigger on a spell event.
Yes, it is. Okay, I'm sorry. I am using my Cosmic Flame spell card, and then I'm spending a resource on my Spiritual Intuition, Spiritual Intuition card to get +1. So now
+2.
+2 because it's a spell. So that means that I have 7
On 4.
against 4.
1 + 1 + 2 +
Yeah,
1.
exactly.
Yes.
7 to 4. Okay.
I will also let the audience here know.
0.
Oh, perfect.
Sorry, I got way excited.
No, you're good. I
are
will
you
let the
spending
audience know that after we advance
much-
through
He's got
this
two, so-
Yeah, yeah.
act that we're about to go through, we are actually going to step away from the game because all 3 of my designers are just sitting over there kind of staring, waiting anxiously to come on screen.
That's a little bit too expectant, isn't it?
Yeah, like I feel like we have to get them on soon, otherwise they might cry. And so we are going to, once we are done with this, we're going to take a brief break, reshuffle around a little bit, and then come back for a more discussion side of things. We kind of had too much fun, I think. I
Well-
think we had a little too much, which is a good problem to
good.
have.
We did
We gave
teaching,
a
we did
teaser.
combos.
It's good.
Yes.
Good work was done.
And so
here
you'll be
today.
able to see how this campaign ends, or the scenario ends, when you play it yourself. It's
Exactly.
almost like we planned it.
Almost.
Almost, but we did not.
Okay, so we're gonna finish this turn or we're stopping?
We're gonna. Well, at the end of this turn,
would say-
everyone just get to Orn Library this
But
turn.
yeah, we need to get you to Orn Library with the
Oh,
4 clues.
so then I'm not gonna worry. I'm just gonna use my next 2 actions to move. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't flip these back over. Wee. Okay, and I'm this one. Woo, woo.
Perfect.
I brought my 4 clues over there.
All right, I can go pretty quickly. I'm going to spend 2 of my resources to fast play, working a hunch, an oldie but a goodie. Would you hand me? Oh, actually, no. I just get the clue. Never mind. Not test.
No test.
And
Only
that
clue.
is free, so my Cantor of Flame won't hit me. I will use my additional action to evade the Cantor of Flame. Would you hand me the bag now?
What's the evasion for him?
The
2?
evasion is 2.
Okay.
I'm 5 on 2. I'm going to commit local map to this to make me 4 or 6 on 2. So I'm up
4
4.
out.
Minus 4. We did it.
Ooh.
Um,
That's why we overspend.
That's why we overspend. Gonna go there. Sticky fingers and covert ops will go. I will, not a weakness, and gain a resource. And then I will move over here for 2.
Perfect. And do we have to spend an action in this one, or we just okay?
Just
So
end of the round.
end of the round. Okay, so we get to finish this up. And
Well,
then-
I was going to flex on this location, but
Go for it.
since we're playing for time, I will leave a victory point on the table, much as it pains me.
I mean, you don't have to end it.
All right, we'll Arcane Initiate.
Ooh.
Ooh! Oh, there's both those weaknesses, and neither of them are spells, so here we go.
Whoa.
All of you old Agnes players, rest a little bit easier knowing that Marie doesn't have that same Arcane
weakness
Initiate
spell?
moment. Yeah,
Yeah.
a weakness that's a spell, so sometimes your Arcane Initiate will betray you.
Yep.
All right, well, Offering Bowl, take a damage, get 2 resources. So 1, 2, the damage will go on the Arcane Initiate. And then, for my first action, I will move. And thank you. I'm going to play Infuse Life and heal 3 damage from among investigators and allies at this location. So I feel like Wes could use at least 1 heal.
I have 3.
I'm going to take
totally
1. How are you
fine.
gudo you guys on health?
I'm good.
I'm fine.
How
Honestly,
much do you have after that
been
one?
doing great this whole time.
I'm at half health. Sorry, I would have
If you healed 1, you're at 4.
4 out of 6.
Heal another.
Great.
And that's me.
My brain stopped working just for a moment. It's because I was thinking about I should have put something on top of my top hat
Oh yeah.
as I leaned in.
That would have been smart. Big
next
elder
time.
sign up there.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
an elder sign would have been great. Next time.
I should have put a puzzle in there that you had to like solve.
Oh my gosh. Okay, moving
time.
forward, we'll see. There may or may not be clues on future items that Wes wears. I will have to figure out some fun puzzles that we can put on those. Okay, I am just gonna heal myself because I feel like Carolyn should like leave here feeling, I've had an easy time.
Comfy.
I should continue to have an easy time. So I'm gonna spend 1 action to read, to journal, just do some journaling.
I'm gonna just help you out with an additional tip.
Sure.
It's just 1. It's my hand crank flashlight.
-1. Well, I had a 6 on 2, so I succeed. I will heal myself completely selfishly. I can give myself a +2 on my next skill test. Will give myself a +2 on my next skill test, and we'll just do this again. There aren't any clues to get here, but 0. So I heal.
That one's just for you.
Another one just for me, and then I will draw a card.
Amazing.
It is not my weakness.
Nice.
What karmic, cosmic
So-
energy can I tap into here?
Let's read the next thing, and then we'll have a quick recap.
End of the round, so we upkeep first.
Yeah.
Enemies would go, we
Maybe.
upkeep.
Just for proper play hygiene. All right, so we spend 12 clues. The Servant Unleashed. You find Dr. Armitage barricaded in one of Orne Library's lecture halls. Some on campus have been acting strangely lately. I don't know, I decided to do old man voice.
Great.
It was half-assed.
You're committed now.
You're a friend among them, but all of that can wait. We must confront your pursuer and stop them before the entire campus burns, Dr. Armitage says. Again. Put Dr. Henry Armitage story asset into play under any investigator's control. He does not take up an ally slot this scenario. Our boy, you know him, you love him. Put the set-aside Servant of the Flame enemy into play at Miskatonic Quad. Place 12 clues on Miskatonic Quad.
Whoa.
Oh, I wonder where the final showdown's going to be.
That's always at the quad.
The lead investigator must search the encounter deck and discard pile for 4 copies of fire and draw them. Oh man, we almost made it through without having to get
no
any.
fire.
All right. And then
Nope, we're not going to read that.
Yes's roundabout starts playing to be continued
Yes.
at a later time.
So, if you want to see how the new, go to top, up top now. If you want to see how this scenario ends, we recommend checking out the new Arkham Horror core set. It is a great entry point for new players. It is essential for veteran players who are looking forward to enjoying the upcoming campaign content. It includes 5 new investigators, along with the accompanying cards needed to play them. And then the upcoming Evergreen investigators come out on April 17th. Along with a whole host of Gamegenic accessories that are coming out on April 3rd. Lastly, the Miskatonic Masquerade is happening on April 4th. It is an in-person event and a celebration. Think of it like it's a launch party for the new core set, where you'll be able to come, you'll be able to play the game, you'll be able to meet the designers, learn how to dance like you're in the 1920s, experience a costume contest, try to solve a cult mystery that I have written, and explore a haunted cave tour, have food and drink, tarot card readings. We did our schedule of it recently, and we realized if you want to do everything, get there at 7, plan to stay the entire time, and you will be going back to back to back with activities. And there will also be a goodie bag for everyone who attends. So we are going to take a brief break. I'd love it if we could play the trailer one more time as we go to break, for anyone who missed it the first time. And then we will be bringing our designers on to have a conversation about the new core set. See you soon.
Feeling fine this morning. All evil and
welcome back, everyone, to our Arkham Horror Release Day live stream. We are celebrating the release of the new Arkham Horror core set, and we're going to quickly reintroduce ourselves to anyone who's just joining us. I am Olivia Shepard. I am the community manager for Arkham Horror and the regular host of our Arkham Horror live streams. And joining me today, starting with Nick.
I'm Nick. I am a game designer on Arkham Horror, the card game.
And hi.
I could keep talking. I didn't know if I should or
No,
not.
I
That's
think
what we
you're
call a
good.
pregnant pause right there. I'm Duke. I'm a game designer on Arkham Horror, the card game, and I like long walks on the shores of Holly and Hounds of Tindalos.
I didn't prepare anything interesting. I'm Reed. I'm the newest game designer on Arkham Horror, the card game.
And I'm Sean. I'm a super fan of Arkham Horror, the card game, such that me and a few friends do a podcast called Mythos Busters and a bunch of community organizing and events for the game.
Yeah, so for those of you who have stuck around, we were just playing the beginning of the new scenario, or the new campaign in the core box. We did not finish the first scenario in that. Yeah,
Did anyone die?
sadly, no. I got one person pretty close. Wes,
Despite your best effort.
almost did.
Liv was playing.
I was
and Liv
working.
Says, I got someone close. That's
I
a
think
vibe.
almost.
I think it's telling that we're playing the intro scenario and Duke comes in immediately. Did they die?
That's the goal.
As we all know, Arkham is a competitive game where the goal is to be the only survivor.
Yes,
Yeah.
last person
Yes.
stand.
King of the
It's,
hill.
it's a
Yep.
battle royale.
Yes. Yes.
But no one died. We, like, honestly, having played through this a few times now, I think that, like, the normal difficulty, if you're, like, an experienced player, maybe go one up on difficulty on this. I would say hard feels appropriate for players who've been playing a few times. The stakes are really real here, but I think having just a little more, like, crunch time is nice, especially if you played it. Like, if you're a veteran of the game, I feel like playing on the hard difficulty, there's a reason it's there. Like, it's there because it's a great way to play too. They're all good ways to play. If you're a newer player, I would say normal gives you a really strong Arkham experience, but the easy mode is really beneficial when you're just trying to learn the mechanics. It's one thing if you have someone in your group who knows how to play and can help coach you, as we kind of experienced with when Ryan was coaching Wes. I think that works really well. But if you're all new, I would recommend maybe starting on easy, seeing how that goes, and then giving normal a shot after that.
Yeah, it also kind of depends too. If you're like me, you've been playing since the game started, but you're terrible at deck building, and so standard is just where you're gonna live. Because I'll get into games and I'll be like, I don't remember putting any of this in my deck. Does not help me. What am I doing? So, yeah.
We've also done a lot of work codifying the ultimatums and boons into the game's DNA. So if you need an additional lever to adjust how you're playing, we hope fans take advantage of that.
Yeah, we'll be putting out more and more of those all the time. So more and more difficulty levers and interesting stuff you can do to modify your game.
So you also joined me. What did you think about it? How was the difficulty?
I mean, if I pulled chaos tokens like you do, I'd be fine with hard as well.
That is fair.
But no, that felt pretty much right in line with what I would expect. I'd always like the kind of low scale of that first part, so you can get people into the rhythm of you're in one location, everyone can do all the things, you can commit to each other because you're all here. You're teaching that piece of it, and then when it opens up, then suddenly the stakes raise, and yeah, I felt like normal, right in what I would expect for a first scenario for the core set.
Yeah, I will say, I really liked this scenario. Going back to the first core set, I think overall that campaign was really fun on the Night of the Zealot. But the very first scenario of Night of the Zealot feels the entire time like a tutorial, which is great. And then the second scenario opens it up and shows you more of what Arkham's like. I like that in this one, those are the same scenario. You have the beginning section that feels much more like a tutorial. You're in one location, there are clues there is a timer, a large enemy shows up, you have to interact with that enemy. And then once you get through that first segment, you end up at the university. There is a lot of zones suddenly, they each have their own effects. It kind of shows off, hey, this is what the Arkham experience is. You're gonna have high stakes, small areas, and then sometimes you can be able to explore. And every zone is gonna have some stuff at it, some of which were good, some of which were bad, which once again is really indicative of playing Arkham. Is everyone has played that moment where like, I'm going to go explore that area, and then you walk there, and it's got a revelation effect, and you're like, well, I'm glad I'm out of actions.
Why did I move? I shouldn't have moved, but I have to move. Yeah.
So I really think that that's like a good quality of life improvement. Overall, I would say the new core set has a ton of small but noticeable quality of life improvements. Whether it be like the doomed keyword, now being like codified as like, this is, you don't want this person to die. Or the like, even just like the box upgrades, the little dividers. I had to use like, I used note cards. Like I had note cards folded in half and I'd cut them for my card dividers. Now I don't have to do that. I can just put these in my current boxes.
Did the work for you now.
Yeah. It's,
I love the location connectors. I remember early on talking about the new core set, and they were like, what should we put in it? And Duke was like, location connectors. I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I didn't even think about, we can do that? Can we do that? And we did, and they're great. I love them so much. Like just that one little thing just makes the map make so much more sense just at a glance, and it's such a huge upgrade.
I mean, when I originally bought the core set, the first thing I did, as soon as I possibly could, was went out and got some very janky-looking arrows to use as location connectors.
Yeah.
Because I was like, my brain can't parse this. I need to be able to see the arrows.
Yeah, because the map system is like one of the hallmarks of the game.
Yeah,
and the
for
fact
sure.
that it is so variable doesn't mean like you're 3 games in, you're gonna have a better idea of what this next map looks like. It works in different ways, and yeah, just being able to have that visual sweep of like what leads to where is.
So good job with those.
Yeah,
yeah, we did it.
W.
Especially when you start getting into the one-way routes. Like
yeah.
that this scenario doesn't have, but like I remember playing like in Dunwich way back when, and there's like a few of them that's like you can go into here, but you can't leave. And like so often we'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go back, and so like I don't think those actually connect.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh no.
Also, can I just say thank you for saying Dunwich and not Dunwich? I am
Dunwich?
inundated with Dunwich on this side of the table.
I wonder
And
who's right.
It's not about who's right. It's about what sounds good.
Look, Dunwich like sandwich. I'm going to
Yeah.
get a sandwich at Dunwich. I'm not going to get a sandwich at Dunwich.
I don't know. I'm using my New Englander born and bred credentials here on this one. I think it's Dunwich.
Okay.
Is
so
it Ipswich?
No.
Well,
You
I
go
mean,
home.
don't stay. We outnumber them right now.
So, interestingly enough, non-Euclidean. Can I just say this for a moment? Like Euclidean geometry is geometry on like a plane.
Yeah.
Non-Euclidean geometry is geometry on a sphere. It's on a sphere.
Yeah.
All geometry in the real world is non-Euclidean because we don't live on a plane.
No, I live in a house.
Okay,
I can't imagine.
I'm just
living
going to
on a
throw this out
Are
there.
we gonna tear apart Lovecraft's like terminology? The guy was scared of air conditioners and calculus. Like the concept
Air
of a
conditioners are
sphere.
freaky.
I acknowledged,
They're
but
loud.
I feel like I would believe that a sphere scared him as well, especially geometry done on a sphere.
I just kind of feel like maybe if he wasn't so bad at math,
All
life would have
right,
been a
hold
little
on.
less scary.
Let's not shame people for being bad at math. Some of us have made it very far in life, struggling with basic math.
Well, I mean, if you have the ability to hypnotize people with complicated words, then you can smooth the whole thing over.
It got me
which is
the job.
ultimately the lesson we learned
bamboozled.
from Howard.
Quite successfully.
Yeah.
So, you guys have been working on the new core set for a very long time.
Yeah.
It's now out in the world. How's that feel?
Scary?
Scary?
I think it's an appropriate term, right? Considering the subject matter.
I think, oh yeah, as it should be. Very frightening.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also kind of a relief. Like there was so much, we poured so much time and effort into it, and it's great to see it in the hands of fans and to launch this new chapter essentially with it.
Right.
So it feels really satisfying as well, even though now it's out there. It's taken on a life of its own.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Like, I am not involved in the design at all, but even just these last few months of like gearing up towards this launch and trying to figure out the best way we could talk about it, it is nice for it to be like off, to be like, oh, it's here.
Yeah.
It's here, people can play it. And I can only imagine what it might feel like when this is my child. I have been working on this for an extremely long time.
Yeah, it was a long time too. We were working on it for a long time. So yeah, having it out and done is it's a big relief, like you said. And now we get to look forward to all the other stuff. I'm looking at every camera but the right one.
Camera, other than the correct camera.
Yeah.
How long were you guys working on it for? Like, when did the development on this start?
30 years?
Something like 30 years.
It felt
for
like
sure.
30 years. Yeah, it was a while. I don't know. I mean, you took the lion's share of it.
I mean, I think I would say it was definitely 2 years, potentially longer, with all the conversations we were having around it. There were a lot of, I mean, there were questions and thoughts around what the core set should be and what the story of Arkham should be when we were making Drowned City as well. So that, like, this thing has been forming for, I don't know, as long as I've been lead on the line, I feel like. And yeah, it took many different steps to get there, to the finish line.
That sounds about right. It was a long time, and not only that, but the investigator decks, which we saw 2 of them here today, like that was all stuff we're working on at the same time, and so it felt even longer just because we had so many different products on the plate at once that we had to deal with. So, but it's great. I'm very proud of all the work that we've done so far.
Yeah,
and even more proud of the stuff that's coming. And I can't talk about that, obviously. So
That'll be so good.
It is pretty exciting.
So in the core, without spoilers, what are you proudest of?
In the core?
Or the
you
evergreens,
answer
but-
first, because I got to think.
Yeah, someone else tell you what you're allowed to talk about.
I mean, yeah.
It's not me.
It was all just fun. Like, I don't know, like a big part of creating the core was us sitting down and asking ourselves, like, what do we love about the game? What is expressed in the card pool? And we had power sort of to shift things and change things and kind of revalue certain elements of the game to ask, what does movement cost for this? So there was a lot of balance changes across the board, but it felt like we truly got to kind of build the house we wanted to live in going forward.
Yeah.
With the core set. So, I mean, that's something that I'm really proud of, is that we did it.
I think if I had to pick something, I'll go more minute, more detail oriented than what you said, because I agree with everything you said. But to add to that, doomed in specifically as a keyword, I think is something that it's so simple, and it's one of those things that it's like, how was this not a keyword before? To discourage the killing of certain enemies. And if you've played, Murder at the Excelsior Hotel, you know that I love that. I love that puzzle of there's an enemy, but do we actually fight it? And Doomed was such a concise way to just say, hey, maybe think about other ways to deal with this thing. So now that's an evergreen keyword that we can pull out anytime we need to, and I think that's a great addition to the game overall. So.
Yeah.
The use of keywords, I think, is something that's sometimes undervalued by players, especially people who, like, when you're playing a game, not just ours, but like just in general, especially if you've played a lot of games, if you're like a gamer, for lack of a better term, which is not a fine term.
Those people.
If
What
you
is this
are
gamer
a
you
gamer, like there are certain like vocabulary and language that like we just become used to.
Yeah.
But when you're first getting into the space, those keywords, they tell you what to expect from a game.
Right.
When you see them, like you have a book and there are like, I don't know, 15, 20, 30, whatever game you're playing has their own amount of keywords. They give you an idea of what sort of expectations you can have, what are going to be recurring mechanics.
Right.
And so I think bringing Doomed in is a great addition, not just from like it makes sense on a card, but to show players right off the bat, hey, sometimes you're going to have to run from enemies, in the case of our fiery boyfriend. And sometimes there are going to be enemies which you have to deal with in unexpected ways. And yes, you can evade them, but in the case of this scenario, evading them isn't necessarily a good thing in the case of bystanders. Or you can parlay with them. And it just shows there's a lot of different options on how to engage with minions and enemies. So I'm super happy to have all these, like looking through the keywords. I'm a sucker for a rule book. It is.
Well, I got good news for you.
I know. Between that and the grimoire,
Yeah.
I'm reading good. I like my first activity when I get a game off it is like looking through the rule book. It's
Sure.
looking at the box design and then looking at rule books, because those are areas that I think games shine. Like, yes, the mechanics are all like they're very important, but how you explain the game, so important. How much attention is given to like bringing someone into the game. So that's it. I want to ask a question for Reed, because Reed's
yeah, sure.
had less to talk about.
Hey,
for a
it's
bit.
I was not involved in the creation of the new core set. I
Which,
came on after that.
Exactly. So I have to know, as someone who's been uninvolved in its creation, but now you're living in the world of the new core. All the work you're doing now is within
Yeah.
the new core. And you're a long time experienced player.
Yes.
how does it feel? How does it feel playing in this new sandbox, one that two designers have worked really hard on, that you're engaged with directly, and no one's really seen what's coming yet?
Yeah, I mean, that's the crazy part, how far in advance we work because of the nature of the product timeline. I'd say I ended up being really excited about the idea of current, about shaping eras of the game and thinking about this is what you're going to have access to right now at this point in time over these campaigns as you play them. And then, with rotation, our focus is going to shift to a new set of cards that changes what the previous sets look like. And I think from a design perspective, that's really, really interesting. But also just generally, I'm a deck builder at heart. That was what my content was before I was a designer, and it's something that I still just love to do. So my first couple weeks at the job, the first thing I did was devour the card list for the core set, for the evergreen decks. Just go through them all and be like, oh, I can build around this. Oh, this is really interesting. I'm really excited about that. So I think that
so fun.
it was so fun. So I think that the big burst of new player cards that this year represents is really fun as a player, and then as a designer, it's really interesting the evergreen pool that you guys have made, that you've created to serve as this baseline for the rotating formats. That's a really cool platform to play on, to build on, to play against, to add to. So yeah, I guess I would say that the player card side of things is where I'm most excited, because I think that there are dimensions to design now that didn't exist when everything was legacy. When it was we were looking at the full card pool all of the time. And it's not like we're limited in that way. We can always still look back. We can always still have ideas. But there's new stuff to play with when we make design decisions. And I've had a blast with that so far.
Are there any player cards that you're most glad you don't have to worry about anymore?
He has an answer for that one.
Do I? Why is it Luke Robinson?
Okay, all right. So the Luke thing, Luke is a great investigator. I love Luke Robinson. Sean knows Luke is my favorite mystic. Well, he's one of my favorites. I really like Kohaku as well. But anyway, I had this late in testing, for Hemlock and Drowned City, I used to build a Luke deck, and I would do what no-clip mode is what I called it, where I'd test the boundaries of every map, and can I break this scenario using Luke? And the number of rules questions we get about Luke and just how exactly he works with specific events here and there, there's a lot of them. Phenomenal investigator. I'm pretty happy that he's behind us. At least that version of him is what I should say. So you never know what the future could hold, but probably not Luke.
Unsurprisingly, the Dreamer is a rules nightmare.
Yeah, right, yeah. Oh.
And actually, yeah, Reed did call out a card that was on my hit list. Fine Clothes was a very, very good card in Chapter 1, but so much of the parlay design space was sort of warped by its presence from the very beginning. Yeah. The scenario design, which included parlay, everything else was linked to that card. In my opinion, I haven't verified with MJ, but
I mean, it existed.
Yeah,
and people
early
played
on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dunwich.
I mean, I
Dunwich. Sorry. Continue.
I did not expect that to be the hill we'd be dying on today, Nick.
I didn't either, man. I'm making
I'm gonna
some
have
as I
to
go.
look it up now and see if I'm wildly off
You don't
base.
have to.
You're not.
You don't have to do that.
It's
Don't
not.
make me
It's
do
not
that.
a real place. It's fine.
I'm it's fictional. There is not a right answer.
That's true.
Our
That's
job
that's
is
how
to
fiction-
come up with the right answers for these things.
You can come up with the right answer for you.
Follow your
your
own
truth.
truth.
Follow your own truth. Don't try to impose it on me. I get upset when people take things from me. I may bite.
The ultimate ruling is English sucks, and there are so many exceptions. There is no rule. That is the most likely answer.
That is true.
Language is
No
malleable.
kidding.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, language does change. Going over here to Sean for a moment. As a longtime player, do you think that the new core and the new Chapter 2 is going to change how you view Arkham at all? Is this more of the same great content? Is this going to be a fresh restart for you? Where are you sitting on it?
Yeah, it's really interesting because I've been with the game since before it released. So there has always been, I'm a deck builder as well. That's my main thing. It's just theory crafting and deck building. So while it's always been really fun to see new cards get added to the pool, new possibilities, at a certain point you like spill over this critical mass and there's just more combinations than you could ever conceive of, and going to like all the community deck building websites is just a joy to see what people have concocted.
Yeah.
But there was a little glory period back when Dunwich was the only expansion out, where it was like the first time the card pool got expanded, so we were trying new things, but it was all still kind of contained in a little bit more of a box. That was a fun time too, where there was just, it was so much potential and possibility. And I do think that, you know, going with this new format does kind of get us back to that to a certain extent. And obviously separating the two card pools is completely optional, and no one should feel like they need to do that. The Arkham police are not real, they're not coming.
They are real, but they are not coming.
Well,
That is
okay,
a
yeah. That's true.
There's one right over there, actually.
Enter Tommy.
Yeah.
But I do think it's cool to kind of get back to that place of feeling like the world is a little bit more contained. Like the paddock in which we play is smaller. So looking forward to the future of seeing where it goes. And I think as far as, you know, community discourse and content production is really interesting, because we obviously have this big base of players who are into the game as it exists, and into everything that's released prior to this point. But there was always that issue of like new players coming on and just being overwhelmed by the massive product, right? So it'll be really cool to, for me personally, I'm going to, at first at least, take the new stuff and really play with it in its own sandbox just to see what that's like, so that way we can have that discourse as to what the new meta looks like. But I do think there will always be the conversation in the background of you know, everyone who already has everything or who can get a hold of older product, and how that plays into the new meta. And that'll be, it's just adding another layer of theory crafting and discourse to deck building, so I'm happy. I'm super happy with it.
Yeah. I definitely found building in Current to be sort of an opposite puzzle to what I was used to, because I started around Dream Eaters, at the beginning of Dream Eaters. So there was already a very solid card pool. There were a lot of options. Luke existed. My first deck after the core set was Luke.
Of course it was.
So that answers probably why I am the way I am.
It's support, for sure.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, chicken or egg. But something I didn't expect to enjoy as much as I do when doing Current was the reverse puzzle of how do I narrow down, how do I find the skeins that connect all of these different cards to make the perfect 30 cards. Now it's, what do I put in to reach 30 cards? I've created my core. Which of these pieces do I use in what combination in order to get my econ up, in order to get my efficiency up? And I think it is very fun, sort of the reverse process. And I'll be honest, when I build decks for our playtesting, it still takes me several hours because I'm slow as hell.
Can confirm.
But it used to take me days, and it still does when I play Legacy with my friends outside of work. So it's definitely a faster process, which I have appreciated, given that I have to make a lot of decks very fast these days.
Right.
Cutting down to 30 in the Legacy card pool can be brutal sometimes.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, you just put one of each card in your deck. I don't know why everybody doesn't do that.
There
This
are
is what I gotta do.
slightly more than 30, I think.
Wow, there's more than
More-
like 35?
Yeah, I think it's
Like,
like
give
the
people
35-40
choices.
range
Oh, okay.
that have existed through all of Chapter 1.
That makes sense.
Right.
I mean, yeah, as someone who's like newer to the game overall, like I've been here for about 2 years. I've been a more active Arkham player. It was hard. I came into it from the board game space originally. I didn't know there was a card game. I found it on a shelf, and I was like, "What is this?" I actually ended up buying the old one. I had to buy 2 core sets, way back, and then I had like the little clamshells. 'Cause that's what I was finding at the stores, which was not an easy system to figure out. I was like, "What do you mean I buy this and then I have to find?" That was its own hurdle. But once I left like my own pod, my own little group of players that we weren't very good, and then I started engaging more with the community, it was intimidating. I was suddenly like, I need to know how to build a deck. There are so many cards. It feels like I have to look through all of them. Like I have to go through every single card for every class and then think about it with every investigator for all of time.
Yep.
Because there wasn't those, like, I don't want to call it, like, I don't want to say guardrails, like more like signpost of like, hey, you can totally do that, but if you don't want to, you can go this way. You can look at these handful of products, and we're telling you there are good decks in here. Not only are there pre-made decks that are good, but there are a lot of creative space that you know is like synergistic, that you know is kind of designed around like themes and guides, and I don't have to be like, oh, I should have been playing that card. Because there's nothing worse than, at least in my opinion, finishing a game with a group of 3 new players and then having 3 people you don't know rip your deck apart and be like, but you really should have been playing, why are you playing that card? You should be playing this card instead. And I'm like, I just want to play this game.
Yeah.
And
I can see why you got new friends.
yeah, right? Like it's one of those things that I know most of the community is not like that, but it was very intimidating. And so I'm really excited for Current because I know for a lot of players, Legacy is going to be where they want to live.
Sure.
They have the cards, they know them already. They've gotten them piecemeal this whole time, and so it's easy to learn those. But I hope for a lot of newer players or players who just aren't as into like just collecting it all, Current offers just a way to play the game where you feel like you're not missing out, like you feel like you're not making a mistake.
Right.
So I'm super excited for the new core. I mean, I'm not super excited. I have it. I've played it. It's great.
You can still be excited.
That's
It's okay.
fair.
It's fine.
I can now play it with people who don't work here, which is exciting.
I
Yeah.
opened my copy today. It was so exciting.
Yeah.
Well, and to piggyback off of what you were saying too, that's why
Back. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's not piggy tail.
Ah, sorry.
piggy tail.
Tail?
It was a tail.
What did we
swirly
miss?
tail off of what you just
The less
said.
we know, the better, Nick.
Yeah, right. Oh boy. That's one of the reasons why it's so great that we have the investigator decks coming out so soon after the core set, is that they provide this opportunity of like, okay, you know what the constructed decks look like in the core set, but there's only so much card space in the core set. And being able to just go and get, if you're a new player, go to a store and get a deck that's pre-constructed with suggested upgrades and be able to sit down and play with it right out of the box, that also, in my opinion, eliminates a lot of the concern too of like, oh, I got to learn all this stuff. I got to learn how to build a deck. They don't. The one that come in the core set, they work, but they're not, top tier. How do I figure out what to do? And this sort of thing. These investigator decks are just such a huge boon to new players that having them always available right from the start, I think, is going to be huge. So,
Yeah. I feel
And well, just to piggyback on that,
swirly tail.
swirly tail.
I've actually been, because I don't have every card cataloged in the new stuff yet. I've been paying attention to spoiler season somewhat, but from what I have seen, I'm actually pretty impressed that you guys are in some places retreading ground that has already been treaded with new cards, but adding, because you're adding new baselines, but also still adding cards that I'd be glad to have in a level 0 legacy deck, like the 2 mystics, or the mystic suite out of at least the Marie deck, the Cosmic Flame and Second Sight. Like those are cards I'm glad exist, just because of how they work, and it's so nice to have those out of the core set. Let me tell you, I'm going to sound like an old man here, but back in my day, which was almost 10 years ago at this point, when the OG core set, Mystics suffered for a little bit of versatility in that regard. So it's just really cool to be able to see a new base point, or a new baseline set with all of the lessons learned.
Right.
But still be valuable to those of us who have it all.
We really did ask also, like, especially in the core set, each card we carefully reviewed and thought about, like, what is this saying about the class?
Right.
The core set is sort of a thesis statement for what Arkham Horror, the card game, can be or is. I think a good example might be thinking of, a lot of Legacy players would know Dr. Christopher Milan. He was a very, very good Seeker ally who would get you a lot of money pretty unconditionally just from doing what you did. We have Abigail Foreman in the new core set, who is slightly nerfed from
Dorothy Simmons.
Yes, Dorothy.
Abigail's in the Dorothy.
Yeah, you're thinking Dorothy Simmons. Because it has the little quote underneath it, the flavor text, that is a reference to.
Oh my gosh, wow, it's been a week. Anyways, she's got a slightly different hoop to jump through in order to get the same thing that you would get from the good old doctor. And that was intentional. We wanted to express this element of what Seekers can do and what we want to motivate Seekers to care about. And also, we wanted to change kind of the cost curve for that ability. So,
I mean, I think that's really important because, like, with things like Dr. Christopher Milan, he's kind of a must-have, right?
Yes.
Like for almost every Seeker deck, it's like, well,
Yep.
if I'm playing a Seeker, I might as well. And like,
Yep.
in my opinion, you don't want a lot of those. Like the fewer must-haves you can have, the more robust your deck building options are.
Sure.
Because suddenly it's like, now I have to make choices. Whereas if it's like, well, there's these 10 cards that if I'm not running, I'm kind of just making a mistake. It's like,
Need a
well,
good reason to
Yep.
diverge.
Yep. Now it's like, yeah, there's some good staples and they do what they need to do, but they're not so strong that you're hurting yourself by not including them.
Yeah.
Auto includes are a double-sided sword. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's a tough force. I'm sure it's tough to develop around them too. Like
It is a tough beam to walk because we want you to want to put cards from the core set
Yes.
into your decks.
Yeah.
Like, that is a given. I hope that whenever a player plays with player cards, that they go to the core set for different essentials that they think are very important to their deck strategy. So like that is also a play there too.
Yeah, it is important, I think, with the evergreen card pool to establish a decent suite, a decent collection of cards that are always desirable. And sometimes that turns into ones like Milan, like you bring up, who kind of dominate the meta for Seeker allies. I think we've done a better job overall, just because we've been playing the game for so long. We have a better idea of how those things can play out. But I mean, who knows? I guess we'll see in a year or two if everyone is still running Logan Hastings and Guardian. Then I've failed to provide you with more options. So
Run Logan Hastings. He's
he's
great.
really
great.
good.
Logan's
he's
great.
really good. So
we can't go into much in the way of detail on this.
I
next
can if you
subject.
want me to. I'm waiting to. I haven't time.
But some people are wondering what sort of things they could kind of expect in like their deck building kits. These are like our new product. We're going to have like investigator kits, obviously, and we're also having like deck building packages. We've kind of referenced that some of them are like potentially themed. We can't talk about the themes, but do we think most of them are going to be themed? Are some going to be themed like more narratively? Some are going to be themed more
me tell you,
mechanically? What can you share without spoiling stuff?
You want me to do it?
Tread
Okay.
carefully. I'll be watching.
So the first deck building expansion is called. I'm kidding. I'm not. I got you though.
My heart stopped.
I was so worried I would just keep talking. To be totally honest, that's a real problem with me.
sitting over here like Jack Nicholson.
No, the deck building expansions, we do try to theme them. Often, Duke and I approach designing very differently. I approach it from a mechanics first perspective. And so when I am thinking about what is this product about, I'm thinking, what mechanic do I want to explore with it? And so the products that I work on have a strong mechanical theme. That's not to say Duke's don't, but Duke approaches it from the opposite end, where he's like, what is the narrative theme? What are the tones and the source material I want to reference and that sort of thing. So there, hopefully you'll be seeing products that are themed around both of those things, that harken back to or call on source material in very specific ways, and also that provide mechanical hooks that are pretty robustly explored in those products with the cards that we have available in them. That should be a long way to say, yes, they are. We have tools, they're themed, they're fun. Yeah.
One thing I saw in the chat, though, we do include deck building tips for new players
Yes. Oh,
yes,
in the
yeah.
box
Yes.
with these deck building expansions, where it's like, if you have the core, you don't know what to do with
Yeah.
deck building or cards, there's a guide for, just slot these cards in here and you'll get to play with these new mechanics, right?
Yeah, I wrote the ones for the first expansion that'll be coming out eventually. And it's all just says, take the starter deck from the core set, remove these cards, and put these new ones in, and you have yourself a pre-made deck ready to play. So hopefully it should be as easy as it can get.
Yeah.
And I'll throw in as the representative of the Arkham community here. That's one of the best parts about the game, in my opinion, is that there are tons of resources that other players produce for players,
Yes,
right?
definitely.
Like
Very much
if you want to learn more about deck building, there's 1.5 billion different players who have expounded on it. You want a blog, there's a blog. You want videos, there's videos. You want just deck lists and like just tell me how to play it, that exists too. Like
Yeah.
there's just a bevy of resources available to anyone who wants to dive in any deeper.
Yeah. We're doing what we can, but we can only do so much, and the community does a ton that we could never
Above
even
and
think.
beyond,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. So.
And for those of you who might be wanting to get into the community, if you're not already a part of it, there is an Arkham Horror LCG subreddit, which can help direct you to other communities and Discords and content creators. They're not affiliated with us, but they like have a decent reserve of contacts, and so it's a great place to go. There are also websites that I can't specifically name, but if you search Arkham Horror deck building, you might come across some websites that offer some like good tools on how to deck build, and other ones which may have like deck lists, which can sometimes be really great explanations. Some of my first decks I pulled from deck building lists because they had like such robust descriptions on not just like how to play this, but why these cards are in there. Which was really valuable in learning how to deck build, of like, oh, these are the things I should be considering when deck building. So whether it's like articles that we sometimes produce, or articles that the community produces, or just finding friends online, the community's really robust. I think that like this is such a cooperative game, and some people do just play it at home on a table with the same 4 friends. But if you're wanting to get out there and meet new people, whether it be at conventions or online, they're there. Find them.
Absolutely.
I mean, perhaps unsurprised. I'll speak for myself. I'm a nerd, certainly. I won't, cast aspersions by claiming that you might be as well.
He is a nerd, it's true.
Nerd.
I've been a part of a lot of communities. For a lot of different games, a lot of different mediums. I've never encountered one that is as positive and welcoming as ours. The Arkham community is just amazing. Being a part of it changed my life even before it then eventually led to me being here at this table, which is still crazy to me. So yeah, the sitting around your table playing with your 4 friends is awesome, but there are a lot of other people out there who also love Arkham, and I recommend getting out there, meeting them, even if only digitally. There are just a lot of cool people out there who like this game and who are ready to talk about it any hour of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely podcasts out there. If you need a podcast, I might be able to recommend a few. Is it hot in here?
It is now.
For anyone not in the know, Sean is from Mythos Busters, which is a podcast dedicated to Arkham Horror, and also has a very robust Discord that the community flocks at.
Yes.
And I do believe Mythos Busters has given FFG other people potentially in the past.
At least one. At least one. Yeah. No, that's true. I was on the Mythos Busters for how long was it? 8 years? Some number of years. More than 5, less than 10.
It might have been 6.
Yeah.
22. 6.
I don't know. Was it 20? What? Am I approaching my 4 year? What is time, people? That's
an excellent question. Yeah.
I'm very happy to see that Mythos Busters is back off of your hiatus that you were on, by the way. Now that I am just a consumer and not part of the podcast, I can thoroughly enjoy it, and I'm very excited to be hearing your guys' voices again.
We're so excited to be back. We're so back. But yeah. I mean, and I guess just to expound a little bit more lore, Nick and I are very old friends, which is why we were on a podcast together. Oldest gaming friends, right?
Yeah,
like
some
4 to
number
5?
of years, more than 5, less than 40. So, yeah. No, I've been playing games with Sean pretty much every Thursday for a very long time. Not so much anymore because we don't live near each other anymore, but yeah, quite a bit. So
the community needs to know, what's with all the eyeballs?
Well, I'll leave that one up to do.
I love putting eyeballs on things. I love,
Yeah, here's a few right here.
as much as they will let me, I will put as many horrific things in the game as I can. There is a future expansion coming where I have flexed that pretty hardcore that I'm excited for.
There's more eyeballs?
He really has.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
more
exciting.
eyeballs. But I mean, like in general, like a lot more horrific things to come. But yeah. Wait, we're getting more input.
We're getting a technical question.
Oh, those are my favorite.
So
So good at
the
rules.
wording on Machete is a bit confusing. When can you exhaust it for the bonus damage?
Read.
That's cruel. Confirming when you succeed at
Yeah.
the test.
Yeah.
After you succeed at the test, you may exhaust Machete in order to add a bonus damage to your attack.
Don't look it up, Sean. Don't look it up.
Isn't this?
What number in the framework is it?
No, stop.
I'll take the boat. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Man, this is
you
a
don't have
thick
to. You don't
book.
have to exhaust it before
maybe.
you know if it'll be
It is.
useful. I think is kind of what we determined. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most fun ruling, I guess.
Yes,
Yeah.
most favorable.
You get one, and this is it.
We will never be nice to you again.
Otherwise, they're going to send the Arkham police.
Once per chapter is what you get.
We just triggered a max once per chapter ability. No other player can trigger it on any copy of the ruling.
And that's innovation.
So on the regard of being nice to players, the Grim rule.
Yeah.
What is your feeling on the Grim rule? How do you interpret it in your games?
I think for myself, the Grim rule is there to avoid slowing the game down while you look up the actual answer to the rule.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. That's my public answer. The answer that I use at home is, who cares? Like, I'm gonna, if I don't like that token, I'm gonna put it back, draw a new one. Like, not for play testing, obviously, just when I'm playing for fun. So I'm much more lax and loose about that kind of thing. So,
Are there internal Arkham police?
I think they're them.
That's the thing. It's one of the perks of the job. I also have the badge, so
I think
It's
this
not
is
police
them.
traded, though.
no, it is not.
I will say I've seen a variation in how people play the Grim Rule. Oftentimes, the Grim Rule technically exists for players to continue playing if they've reached that impasse. But also, it's really exciting to see certain players take it to a ridiculous extreme. Where they
Exciting
just
is a word for it, yeah.
I was going to say, if you're taking it to a ridiculous extreme, you don't have to.
But I'm going to say more power to you because that is very much in spirit, in line with the spirit of the game.
Yeah.
So like, if that is the kind of experience you want to curate, we're all for it. In fact, we should make like an ultimatum around that.
Actually, yeah, totally.
Just break the Grim Rule.
Remember that
Always
ultimatums
make
are
the worst
optional?
decision.
Yeah, always make it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ultimatum of the Grim Rule.
I think my group has a real fondness for the rules. You might call it an obsession. So we have a tendency to fully stop play in order to reason out what the correct ruling is, maybe to go ask some people for advice, or at least we used to. Now I am the advice. They just look at me and expect me to know, and I'm like frantically flipping through rule books like, is that correct? The Grim Rule exists so you don't have to do what my group does.
Right.
If you can't figure it out in the moment, rule in the worst way for the group. I recommend, sending a message to someone who knows the rules well, or making a post about it or whatever, so that you can learn that going forward. But don't wait for a response. Get back to playing. The game is here to be played and experienced, and the Grim Rule is to make sure that the complicated rules of an old game with a lot of stuff going on, written in plain text a lot of the time, doesn't prevent you from enjoying the game because you're too busy figuring stuff out.
Right. Absolutely.
Yes, sometimes those discussions are fun. They're very fun. I like them.
I will never doubt that some people have fun with those discussions. That's absolutely true.
You're getting insight into our rules meetings at the moment.
For anyone who's unfamiliar with the Grim Rule, because we may have some
Oh,
new
yeah.
fans watching.
Hey,
Right.
we probably should cover that at the top.
Right.
So the Grim Rule, as described in the new core rulebook, is if players are unable to find the answer or come to a consensus on a rule in a timely manner in the Arkham Grimoire, resolve the conflict in the manner that the players perceive as the worst possible at that moment with regards to winning the scenario, then continue with the game. It does have a it's got a following paragraph. This is the paragraph I choose to ignore. But it does have this paragraph of, when investigators are forced to make a choice and there are multiple valid options, the lead investigator decides among those options. The Grim Rule does not play a part in those choices. And then the Grim Rule is not an exhaustive answer to rules timing conflicts. The Grim Rule is designed to keep the game moving when looking up the correct answer would be too time-consuming or inconvenient.
There we go.
Now, for me, when there are two equally valid options, in my interpretation, it's the worst option. It does not. No one gets to choose.
Yes,
Right.
but you summon the auto-fail. I don't think anyone should base their play on how you do it.
You have to keep in mind, I don't summon the autofail for myself.
Sure.
No.
Just for everyone
not.
around
Right.
me.
Six the autofail.
Yeah.
Right.
You want to flex on everyone
It
else.
listens to me.
Grim Rule is an added tool for your competitive play of Arkham. It's a weapon that you can use to murder other players at the table.
The live rules.
Yes.
Oh, man.
I did not read read that rule clearly when I first started playing the game. So I genuinely thought that was how it went, which did make the first several campaigns I played much harder.
Oh, I,
'Cause there are
I imagine so.
There are some scenarios that if you're like, well, this enemy goes to the worst place it possibly can, I'm like, well, this is almost impossible.
Yeah.
This is really difficult if we can't kite this enemy because they're always just going to cut us off at the path.
Oh man, smart hunting enemies would be a nightmare.
I mean, that's how I play. So,
I mean, this does sound like a good ultimatum. I'm kind of in on that.
no, what have right?
Ultimatum of the Hunter Killer. There you go. I
Hey,
got a title for it.
I'm awful at titles, but I just got one. Someone write that down.
Done.
So someone did ask if we feel like the core decks are usable without the evergreen cards. Like, are there enough for 4 people?
I mean, yeah. I mean, there are 5 decks packaged in the core set, so you can play any of them. So they are playable, and there's enough space in them that you can sort of shift around and choose what to deck build with. You can make
Yeah, you
choices.
can make swaps between the precons and stuff and everything. Like there is room to move stuff around.
Yeah, because the 5 in the core book, they're all double classed, correct?
Yes.
So they all are in 2 different classes. So you can easily, like, if you're not playing, if no one in your group is playing a Seeker, suddenly, you know, Trish has more room to
Right.
take
for
some
sure,
cards to kind of fill up that Seeker role.
And there's always neutral cards for padding.
Yeah.
Yes.
All those hand crank
Break some
flashlights are
bottles.
gonna
Yep.
tide you over.
Okay, we're going to be ending quite soon.
Okay.
So I want to open the table up. Any last comments you want to make to people who maybe already have the core set, looking to get it, are unsure if this is the right product for them? What would you say to all of those people? What are your closing thoughts?
Thank you. First and foremost, one, for watching the stream, for participating in chat. Thank you for having an interest in Arkham if you haven't picked up the core set yet. And if you have, double thank you. Yeah, I mean, this wouldn't be anything without all of you, obviously. And I know that for sure because I used to be over there. And now I'm here. So you all gave me a job, and I appreciate that.
We all used to be you guys, you know. We all used to be fans of the game who love it.
Right.
And
I mean,
now-
Sean still is.
Oh yeah, exactly.
It's a good time.
So, yeah, I mean, how am I supposed to follow that? That was perfect. It was great.
Well,
I-
I'll leave. Police are here to take me away anyway. So.
I mean, for my part, I would say that the core set and these decks are like our gift to you. We love the game. We came to the game out of a sense of love, and our desire is to make this game something that you want to play for years to come. So please have at it. We hope that you have a good and terrifying time.
And yeah, we're full of ideas. We're full of more ideas for making your investigators' lives worse. So, you know, stay tuned.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm out of ideas, so I might need to use some of yours. Am I still on? I'm sorry.
I can say that I have gotten to take a look a little bit at the next couple of products coming. I haven't gotten to play them yet, which I want to get involved in a playtest because they seem really, really fun.
Go on.
Right? I guess. Like they all do some very interesting things with mechanics and open up doors that I had never thought were possible, and that how the game would like operate. And so I really think that the fans, when they get to play them, like, you guys cooked. Like it's really exciting. The core set by itself is amazing, but it as like the welcome mat for what's coming is much more than that. It's. I think that the future for Arkham is on fire. It's burning, but it's burning very bright
In good ways.
in great ways. I think that like it's one of the best times to be an Arkham fan right now, whether you're a new fan or an old fan. Like this is a bright future.
Good way to put it. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys did a good job. I'm just here to talk and say you guys do a good job.
Oh, thank you.
Great.
You do a good job too.
Yeah, you do.
Thanks.
We all do a good
We
job.
all do a good
Everybody
job.
does a good job.
You all do a good job.
Our backstage staff
Give
does
yourselves a
an
hand.
amazing
Yes,
job.
yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you all so much.
They are beyond good. They keep this show rolling when we are not scripting this at all. Like the camera cuts, those are not planned. We don't cue them. They just happen.
That's why
I'm
when
sure-
I'm going
I'm
like
sure you
this,
all
they
couldn't
don't
tell.
even try. They're like, no, what? Just let him figure it out. Which one he's supposed to do.
The sprinkler camera.
So the new Arkham core set is available in stores worldwide right now. So find it at your local game store, give them a call, order it online, whatever you have to do to get your hands on it. I say go to game stores first, always.
Yeah.
Support the locals.
Always support your local game store if you can.
Yep, the new GameGenic products will be available on April 3rd. So once you've gotten those games in your hand, you maybe played them once or twice, and you're like, man, I'm going to play this a lot, and I should probably protect my stuff more. The tools needed to do so will be right after that.
Yes.
The Evergreen Investigators come out on April 17th, so you will get a whole new slew of deck building tools and investigators right when you're ready to play the campaign. April 17th, the fourth time through. And the Children of Blood campaign expansion will be coming in the fall, I believe. And it's really, it's super exciting. I got to show off the box last stream.
Oh, yes, that
amazing
was
box.
fun. That was fun.
That if the box alone should show you the quality that's inside of it, because I promise you, a lot more work goes into inside the box than outside the box.
But our graphic design team, art team, all like just incredible work.
I can't get over like how much work has gone into all of this.
Yeah.
Anyway, trying to get to my closing remarks. Miskatonic Masquerade is on April 4th. It is the launch party for the new Arkham Horror set in St. Paul, Minnesota. If you show up and you turn in 5 Fantasy Flight coupons, you can have an awkward high five with any of our designers.
Yeah.
Didn't know if you guys were aware of that, but I did promise that earlier.
That was just a taste of what you can
Yeah,
expect.
super awkward high fives during the designer signing section, and only during the designer signing section. If I see a single person high five a designer and it's not at the signings, we're gonna have words.
Just
Me
so you
and the
know-
designer are gonna have words.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I thought you were going to Cask of Amontillado them.
No,
We're the ones.
no, I can't.
Okay, all right.
I've always wanted to be Cask of Amontillado.
Then you'll be very happy. Fans,
Make
I
sure
love
to
you.
high five
I,
for the one.
I could never hurt you guys. Designers. Anyway.
Yeah,
and, the new,
sounds right.
and the new rules reference called the Grimoire is available right now on our website. So if you want to check that out, you can. Sean, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. This was wonderful.
Do you want to plug your podcast one more time?
Sure. It's Mythos Busters, so check that out. I guess it's also worth mentioning we do fan-made Arkham Con, so you can Google that. That is happening later in the year. That is always a great time. And I'm so proud of you guys, and like I'm that's my boy over there, right? So like I'm super proud of him too. So this is just a very exciting time, and thank you so much for including me.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.